What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live watch-along. Today we're going to be doing the Premier League away game between Watford and Manchester City, covering everything during this game, including our build-up to kick-off, including going through the teams for both sides. But before we do crack on with this live watch-along, today's scenario is so simple. Chelsea have dropped points. They have lost against West Ham earlier today. Regardless of Liverpool grabbing that late winner away at Wolves, it's very simple for Manchester City. A win today, and we go top of the Premier League. That's what we're striving towards. That's what we're aiming for. That is what we are looking forward to, and I'm hoping that in just over 2 hours' time, I'll be able to say to you guys, we are top of the Premier League once more. That is what is at stake for this game. So, before I do crack on with this live watch-along and going through the teams and what I think may happen and all the other stuff in the build-up to kick off for this game, do make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We have plenty more Manchester City content to come, including Manchester City watch-alongs, previews, reviews, analysis, latest news, and also transfer updates as well. I will be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates for you guys to enjoy in less than a month's time for the upcoming January transfer window. So if you haven't already, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. As you can see from my live subscriber count in the top corner, we have smashed our like goal. We've smashed our subscriber goal for the year. 21,000 subscribers. Massive congratulations for everybody there. It's much appreciated. The support that everyone has shown my channel since I formed this channel back in late 2016. We're nearly 5 years old now here on the JSGC channel, but the amount of support and dedication that everyone has shown towards my channel has been nothing short of overwhelming for me. So thank you very much to everybody for that. And here's to the next 21,000 subscribers as well. Of course, we're always aiming to be ambitious here on the JSGC channel. Our next subscriber goal is going to be 22,000 subscribers. So I'm hoping that we can hit that ASAP. So if you haven't already, then please do subscribe. And for anyone that is interested, you've seen it on my post before on YouTube. If you haven't seen it already, we do like to compare. If all my subscribers were to gather in one place, we could now sell out Madison Square Gardens in New York City, New York, which is phenomenal. If you're more local based, Manchester Arena is 21,000 capacity. I've now got more than 21,000 subscribers, so we could sell that one out as well. So it's remarkable. Thank you, everyone, for that. It's much appreciated. Next in my sight is 22,000, which conveniently would sell out Vicarage Road, which is where Manchester City just happened to be playing at today against Watford. So thank you, everyone, for that. It is much appreciated. Do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this live watch-along. We're aiming for 100 likes. We're already a fifth of our way there. We're at 20 likes, 80 likes to go. Any help towards that would be fantastic as well. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, then my links to them, they're in the description below, or on the yellow banner if you want to just go and search for me and follow me on there, then that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're watching this after the live stream. We've got our live chat running as well if you want to go and leave your thoughts in there as well. We've got Julian in on the chat, not happy that Liverpool have managed to snatch a late winner against Wolves. It doesn't matter, the equation's always been very simple. We need to win this game. We go top of the league regardless of what Liverpool were going to do. Not Jabs, thanks very much for tuning in as well. I am very well, thank you. Do hope you are well as well. Seamus, another JSGC regular on the watch-alongs. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Ho, 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 it's Christmas time now. We're on the build-up towards Christmas and the festive period, which is always so busy when it comes to football, of course, which means plenty of content for everybody to look forward to. It is game day once more. Dudley, thanks for tuning in as well. Much appreciated. England Till I Die, another regular here on the JSGC Watchalong. Thank you very much as well. Again, not happy with Liverpool getting lucky with that 94th minute winner. From what I've heard, Liverpool probably should have scored 2 or 3 before they got that goal there. So Wolves just been riding their luck really for the game, and a bit of poor finishing mixed on top of that. It's Liverpool. It's what they do. They always do that. We know. It's not a surprise to me. Surely it's not a surprise to anyone else that Liverpool snatched a late winner. They always go to their go-to guy, Origi. If things aren't working, let's shove the big man on and hope that that works. And it just seems to always work for them. It doesn't surprise me. 94th minute. Lots of people have called it and predicted it. It's quite predictable, if I'm completely honest. Lee Ritchie, thanks for tuning in as well. Going for a 6-0 win for Manchester City. Rest in peace to the cycling goalkeeper, of course, Ben Foster. I like that one. I do like that one. I like that reference there. Not Jab saying always here. Now you know that's some fabulous. Thanks very much. Much appreciated. Calling a City win by 3 or more goals. Just having a look at the goal difference in the Premier League table actually is telling me that City's goal difference isn't as strong as Chelsea or Liverpool's. Liverpool, I think, have got an 11 goal difference on us. So it would be nice in this game. If you have a look at the league table, we do have a little gap appearing in terms of goal difference there. So it would be nice for City with this extra game that we've got to play here, where we can go top of the Premier League, that we could get a really convincing win. A win of 4 or 5 or 6 would be absolutely brilliant. I think the last time we played against Watford, albeit it was at the Etihad Stadium before they were relegated, we did win that game 8-0, and I'd take 8-0 every day of the week if we could win this one. So we'll see what happens, but like I said, it would be nice to get our goal difference up a little bit. Even if it's just winning by 3 or 4 goals would be really nice, and hopefully getting a clean sheet as well. Golden, thanks for tuning in as well, much appreciated. So this video today, it's sponsored, it's brought to you by the best footballing app out there, in my opinion, OneFootball. OneFootball are going to be providing all of the match details, including the teams, as well as the latest statistics and all your match information for this live watch along. It's a free app to download. It gives you all the latest football news, as well as the latest transfer news, keeps you up to date with all the latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, what channel you can view today's game on, which, by the way, if you are watching in the UK, is live on Sky Sports if you wanted to watch this game, if you can't get yourself to the game. But OneFootball, to me, is the best footballing app out there. It's a free app to download, well worth it for everybody to go and get. And I want to say a big thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to help to support the future content created here on my channel, the sponsors do keep these watch-alongs coming for you guys, by the way. So I would appreciate any interaction with my sponsor, OneFootball. Link is at the top of my description. I'll paste it into the chat in just 1 second as well. I've got my promo video, which I'm going to roll for you guys right now. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. And like I said, if you want to go and download the OneFootball app, then the link is at the top of my description. It's also in the live chat as well. If you want to go and download that, that would be much appreciated. And thank you to everyone that has interacted with my sponsor. It does help to support the future content created here on my channel. That link does take you to the download page to download OneFootball. Boy Racer, thanks for tuning in as well. The fact that we've got a positive goal difference, it's notable in the in this league table, the Premier League. It's very tight, isn't it, even at the top? And like you said, the goal difference isn't anything extraordinary other than the top 3, and that's definitely what the Premier League has become. It's a top 3 right now. Excuse me, competing for the Premier League title, so it should make for a very entertaining title race, if nothing else. Julian as well. I have seen that Jota miss that he did, rounding the goalkeeper, 2 defenders on the line, and hits it straight at Connor Cody in the place where it hurts. Looks like that one hurt. It was a good block, actually, by Connor Cody. But still, not enough. All that matters is winning games, and the history books show Liverpool won that game. They get 3 points, and they move on, which means Manchester City here will need to match Liverpool with what they've done, so we can go top of the Premier League and not them and win this game. Sufyan, thanks for tuning in as well. It's time to get back with a winning streak. We have a chance here to go 7 game winning streak for us in all competitions, which is brilliant. Sky Sports were just showing there that City love playing Watford. In our last 13 games against Watford, we've won every single one of them. So there we go. Hoping Manchester City can make that number 14 here. Although Claudio Ranieri has a great record against Manchester City. So, yeah, which way is it going to go? All I'm going to say is Watford are going to struggle in this game if they do not take this game to Manchester City. They must do that. Try and match for us like for like. Don't be afraid to come forward, move into the space, press us, be in our face, and challenge us for everything on that pitch. It's tiring. It can be relentless playing against us, but if they allow us to get on top, we will dominate this game. We've got more than enough quality to go out there and score 2 or 3 goals. That's what it's going to take for Watford to more than likely get something from this game. They need to match City for that because, honestly, I feel like it's going to take one of luck or literally City not to be firing on all cylinders for us not to score 2 or 3 goals from this game. That's just how good Manchester City have been as of late. Seamus going for a 3-2 win to Manchester City today. I'd be more than happy with anything that gives us 3 points, even if it means 1-0. Ideally speaking, like I said, I would like Manchester City to come out here and well, put ourselves known and go out there to try and score 4 or 5 goals. That's what I would be looking for, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Spencer, Pellegrini beats Barcelona's Xavi. Real Betis were playing Barcelona. They've beaten them. I didn't know that. So there we go. Dad, thanks very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Thinking that we're going top. I hope we are going top as well. Mixed, good evening. Thanks for tuning in, helping to moderate the chat along with Dad. So please do keep it clean. Not many rules here on the JSGC watch along. But don't spam. No bad language, no insulting, no spamming, no ruining it for others. Keep everything nice and friendly, nice and positive. That's pretty much it, really, if I'm completely honest. A disaster on Super 6. Could have been worse. I was on 4 points up until... no, I was on two points. Right up until added time. Liverpool getting that goal took me on to 4 points. And that equaliser for Brighton took me on to 6. So it could have been worse for me. 6 points, not great. Always looking for double figures, if I'm honest. But we go again. I presume in midweek with some European games going on. Hopefully we can do a little bit better. Doing all right in Super 6. And just put it out there for you guys for potentially for next season. Does anybody else do Super 6? If they do, I can always create a JSGC league, and whoever tops that league, maybe we could generate a prize or something for something. If that's something that anyone would be interested in, just let me know, and I'll try and arrange that one for next season and onwards. If that's something that people do like to do, we can always create that one. Good evening, Dale. Thanks for tuning in.
How are you? Late winner for Liverpool, as we
late
spoke
one.
about.
I said it. Said that was always going to happen. Jodel saying, need to be clinical. And Mixed said, I've been knocked off my perch on Super 6.
Oh,
to be honest, that was... You know what? I would.
Mr. Wilson's flying up the league.
I would be heartbroken by that news, but I've just not been that good over the last 4 weeks or so. Got off to a flying start. I seem to have peaked. I'll be back, okay? I'll be back. I'll be taking it serious. I'll be taking it serious. Oh,
another 14 points.
Just.
I think within 8 points at the top, 9 points at the top.
There we go, Roy. We just went through the rules of not spamming, and there you are, pasting the 5 same things. So you go into a timeout. There we go.
The table doesn't lie.
I'm down into 3rd.
I've moved from 12th to 5th in under 3 weeks.
Apparently I've been knocked off my perch.
You have, mate. You're down to 3rd.
I'm only 3 points behind. I can make that one back. I can make that one back. I can make that back. Don't worry about it.
How many 5 points have you?
Well, that concerns me a little bit.
There.
You're in hot form at the moment.
I'm in hot form.
Apparently, I've been knocked off my perch in the other one. I've been knocked off my perch in the other one as well.
Your advice,
no.
Jay. Keep your scores low.
No.
And you're always going to pick up them odd 1 or 2.
There we go.
Brighton's 98th minute equaliser won me 5 points. I had it as 1 each.
Oh, no.
So it's just
I had
a
that
little bit to
0-0.
look like that.
I had
I had it
0-0.
1 each.
I just didn't. I went Brighton. I just don't see them scoring. That's why I went for that.
To be Liverpool's late winner. I had Liverpool 2-0.
Gutting.
So the two goals after 95 minutes have picked me up 7 points.
Gutting. I'm gutted. Anyway, England going for 4-0 for Manchester City. I'm sticking with what I said in my preview, which is a 3-1 victory for Manchester City for today. So, going to go through the team lineups using today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link at the top of my description and also in the chat. If you want to go and download that, that'd be much appreciated. Going to start off with our opponents first. Watford, they're lining up with Bachmann in goal. They're going with Femina as their right back. Danny Rose starts as their left back, starting with Troost Ikong as their centre back alongside Craig Cathcart. It's Loser starting as their holding midfielder. Sissoko and Cleverley, they're looking to really shore up that midfield there. It's Dennis starting out on the right. It's Joao Pedro starting on the left-hand side, and it's Josh King leading the line there for Watford. On the bench for them today, Dan Gosling, Cusho Hernandez, James Morris, Ozan Tufan, Christian Cabaselli, Robert Elliott, Jeremy Nagakia, Juraj Kuka, and Ashley Fletcher. As Dad's going for 2-1 to Manchester City. Spencer going for 2-0 to Manchester City with goals from Phil Foden and also Bernardo Silva. There we go. There we go. Like I said, the game is live on Sky Sports if you want to watch this. Just looking at the threats, I think got a pretty decent front three. Dennis, Joao Pedro and Josh King there. Plenty of pace to cause City problems on the counter-attack. They're trying to shore up that midfield with Loser, Cleverley and Sissoko starting there. So there might not be too much space here. So City need to be at their creative best is what I'm thinking. That defence, though, to me leaves a lot to be desired. Bachmann in goal, Firmino, Rose, Troost Kong and Cathcart. Now, I expect Manchester City's front line to be doing well against that, if I'm completely honest. If we don't, I am going to be disappointed, not going to lie. Now, for Manchester City, we line up today with Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker as our right back, Joao Cancelo as our left back, Ruben Dias starts alongside Aymeric Laporte as our 2 centre-backs for today. Our defensive midfielder is Rodri starting. Just ahead of him, we've got Ilkay Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. On the right wing today, it's going to be Raheem Sterling. On the left wing is going to be Jack Grealish, who returns to the Manchester City starting 11. And it is Phil Foden leading the line for Manchester City. On the bench, we've got all these players coming back from injury and niggled. Our bench, all of a sudden, it's gone from looking pretty weak to looking very strong. Riyad Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus, Scott Carson, Nathan Ake, Fernandinho, Kevin De Bruyne, Oleksandr Zinchenko, Zack Steffen, and John Stones. Really strong bench, that one, for Manchester City. Thought there's a couple of players there unlucky. I think the 2 unluckiest there are Riyad Mahrez and Gabriel Jesus. I was impressed with both of them in midweek. Miss out and they drop into the bench. Fernandinho gave a good account of himself. He did look pretty aging and old and was losing his legs. I thought he might go here to allow a bit of rest for Gundogan, but there we go. Doesn't surprise me that De Bruyne is on the bench. Only just returned back to training for Manchester City. And I know some people are upset that Laporte starts over John Stones. John Stones just come back from an injury. We know John Stones has, prior to this season and a lot of last season, have been pretty injury prone, so I can understand not taking the risk when Laporte's only just come back from a suspension and is good to go and isn't injury prone, so I can understand why he's been given the nod, and I can understand why some people would be upset about that as well. To me, 3-1 Manchester City. I'm going for 3 first half goals for Manchester City. I'm going for goals today for Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, and I'm also banking on a Bernardo Silva goal, and I'm going for Raheem Sterling to get himself at least 1 assist. The goal for Watford, I think, might come in the second half if they get to grips on the game, if it goes anything like what the Aston Villa game went with, and I'm going for Joshua King to get that goal for Watford. 3-1 is my score prediction. Let me know your score prediction in the live chat. Dale going for a 3-0 victory to Manchester City away from home here at Vicarage Road. Right, before we have our build-up to kick off for this game, do make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Like I said, I am now aiming for 22,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Aiming for 100 likes once more. We're 68 likes away from that goal, so if you haven't left a thumbs up already and you are enjoying the live watch along, then please do leave a thumbs up. That'd be much appreciated. I want to hit another live stream that gets 100 likes. We did it in our last one, hoping we can do the same here for this game as well. Also, don't forget to check out my social media links. They're in the description below and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Leave your thoughts in the live chat as well for your score prediction. Golden going for a 4-1 win for Manchester City with Sterling getting a brace, Jack Grealish and Bernardo Silva bagging a goal as well. I'd like that. Ederson has a chance here today to pick up his 100th clean sheet, so he'll be aiming for that one, and hopefully, fingers crossed and touch wood, desk made of wood, that he can go and do that. Now, before we do have build-up to kick off with the two players in the tunnel ready to come out, I just want to give a big shout-out to today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link at the top of my description, and also in the live chat too. If you want to go and download the OneFootball app, please use my link. That does help to support the future content created here on my channel. I've got my promo video, which I'm going to roll for you guys one last time before we do have kick-off. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. Like I said, any help towards any downloads for OneFootball would be much appreciated. Please do go and use my link. Link is in the description and also on the live chat. If you want to go and download the OneFootball app, then that would be much appreciated by me. OneFootball, keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest scores, statistics, live league tables, results, and all them good stuff. They've got a big game happening in Germany right now as well. Borussia Dortmund taking on Bayern Munich in the most must-see game in Germany. And OneFootball will keep you up to date with everything happening with that game. So please do go and download that using my link. It's a free app to download, and that link will take you to the download page to download OneFootball. The teams are out here at Vicarage Road. We're nearly ready for kickoff, though, here for this game between Watford and Manchester City, where permutation is very simple. Manchester City, if they win, go top of the Premier League table. That's what we're aiming for here. Watford sitting 3 points clear of the drop zone. They're needing points. That's what they're looking for here. They don't want to be relegated. They're going to be grinding and working hard to try and make life as difficult as possible here for Manchester City. I'm hoping that City will be having a good day here and can take the game to Watford and be clinical in front of goal. I've just noticed that City are playing in their very smart white kit. It's probably my favourite kit that City have had. Probably under Puma, if I'm completely honest. It's certainly our smartest kit for this season as well. Yeah, looks pretty nice, that one, if I'm honest. The creator going for a 4-0 win for Manchester City. I do like that. Please keep your score predictions coming in the live chat. That would be much appreciated. The two teams are lined up here, near enough ready to go for kickoff. Ready to go. Are Watford still Elton John's team? There's a stand called the Sir Elton John stand, so I'm going to presume the answer to that is yes. Watford playing in their yellow and striped black shirts. Looking like bees. Their nickname, if I'm not mistaken, is the Hornets. Yeah, I'm right with that, aren't I? Are they known as the Hornets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Well, to fact check that one.
One of my best ever away days. Watford.
I've never been.
Yeah.
Never been. Been to Watford itself. But I've never been to Watford away.
The day Dean Kiley saved the Tommy Mooney penalty to send Bury up to what is now the Championship, the First Division.
Nice.
2 promotions in 2 years.
Michael going for a 2-0 win for Manchester City. I like that one. Please keep your score predictions coming in the live chat. Leave a thumbs up as well. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're ready. We're set for kick-off. The players take the knee. It's Man City attacking from right to left. Watford attacking from left to right. Gundogan's going to get us underway for this game. Ready to go. And we do have kick-off here for this Premier League clash, with Manchester City having top of the table on their mind as City pick themselves up a throw-in midway through the Watford half after a long ball came forward, which was headed out by Watford. So here's Aymeric Laporte with the ball for Manchester City. We got off to a nice bright start against Aston Villa, hoping we can do the same in this game as well, as we're already up to 37 likes now, which is fantastic. Please keep them likes coming. We're 63 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. As Ilkay Gundogan takes the ball, as Affa's going for 4-0 to Manchester City, and then 100 clean sheets. They're coming for Eddie in goal. I do hope you're right. I'll take a 4-0. And as I was speaking before the game, it's important here that City start to get their goal difference up, because Chelsea have got +5 on us in goal difference. Liverpool have got a +11 on us. And it could be quite crucial that come the end of the season.
They're going at the minute within a couple of points here or there. They've all got to play each other yet.
They do, yeah. It could be one of them crucial Premier League seasons where, think back to the 2018-19 season where Man City's win over Liverpool at the Etihad was crucial to us winning that Premier League trophy, and I think that could be crucial come the end of the season.
Imagine losing the league on goal difference.
United have done it against us in 2012.
Yeah.
Here is Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side into the penalty area. He's going to have to turn. He's not really got anywhere to go. Watford sitting pretty deep. City then looking to move into space. Bernardo plays a pass into Sterling. It's well intercepted that by Watford as a pass came in towards Kyle Walker and goes out for the first corner of the game. And we're only 100 seconds into this game. Yeah, it was decided on goal difference. I wonder if I don't know if they changed the rules in the Premier League and it goes on head-to-head, like the Champions League groups have or not.
Goals always took president and then it goes to head-to-head.
I'm not sure. I still think it is goal difference. There's a corner comes in from City. It's a free header! Oh, it's off the line! It's a great header from Laporte.
How marked? How?
Keeper was well beaten. Another ball comes in and it's headed clear by Watford. Still pinging around. Gundogan. Hit it, Jack! What's he doing? Oh, he should have taken that on the volley. He didn't. And City, I don't know.
Did he put him off jumping for it?
That was a great block by whoever's on the line there, headed clearance to keep Watford level here after just 2.5 minutes. This is good from City, though. Good stuff. Here is Cancelo, in brilliant form, of course, for Manchester City. So Aymeric Laporte. Ruben Dias now. He goes long with his ball. Picked up by Foden. Gives it to Cancelo. He disguises a pass. That was a good corner, that, from City. Really good corner. Should never have been unmarked.
That header was.
8 yards out. It's near centre to goal.
Yeah.
I can't believe Jack didn't strike that on the volley.
No, I think the
defender put him off.
Yeah, I think jumping for it just put him off. Maybe caught his line of sight, maybe.
Could well be right with that one. Here is Cancelo then. His passes blocked by Watford, although the ricocheted leads City to getting the ball once more as Cancelo looks to switch the play. Plays a diagonal ball across the pitch. Finds Sterling. His poor pass is intercepted by Danny Rose. His poor clearance is intercepted by Kyle Walker. His pass finds Bernardo Silva. He looks to switch the play. It's a great ball. Foden on the left. There's runners. It's a good ball!
Finish.
And it's in! Raheem Sterling. What a ball from Phil Foden. The two Englishmen combined. That goal's been coming. It's 1-0 City. We're only 4 minutes into the game. City look well up for this. Get in. Raheem Sterling. Let's go. As Tom says, City top for the Premier League. It's incoming. Let's go. 1-0 Manchester City. Liverpool are top at the moment, but with City scoring.
Divock Origi's the 90th minute man in need. He always seems to Super sub.
Nice header.
Good header by Sterling.
Into the back of the net. Just what the doctor ordered. Good to go.
It's a great cross, that.
It's a really good ball. Good header. Into the back of the net. 1-0 Manchester City lead.
Sterling scored with his head.
I'm not sure. It's a good header, that, though. Into the ground. Past the keeper. Good start to the game. And City lead 1-0.
He's in good form, Sterling, isn't he?
He's finding his feet. He looks happy, though. He looks good. He looks sharp.
We only spoke about it a few weeks back. He was well off the pace.
Yeah.
And then he seemed to have...
Raheem Sterling is top of the league. It's Sterling with a goal, although Watford are coming in. It's a good tackle from Rodri. Come to expect no less from Rodri. Much improved. Watford couldn't cope with the start made by City. City nearly scored in the first 2.5 minutes. Couldn't last to the 5th, though, and City take the lead through Raheem Sterling. It's a brilliant cross, that, from Phil Foden. But the point I was making before about goal difference, I've got a feeling this Premier League title could come down to what Chelsea do against Liverpool and City, what Liverpool do against Chelsea and City, and what City do against Chelsea and Liverpool. And we already know that City have beaten Chelsea away from home and we've drawn against Liverpool away from home. They've both got to come to the Etihad, and realistically speaking, they need to do something. As Watford have the ball here inside the City half. It's a good tackle from Foden and should be mopped up here by Gundogan, although his fancy feet nearly played City into trouble, but a foul is conceded against Laporte. He's down holding his ankle. And City have themselves a free kick here. Good start this from Manchester City. Really good start. So guys, 58 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link at the top of my description and also in the live chat as well. If you want to go and download OneFootball, that would be much appreciated, as they're having an applause here for the 6th minute for the young lad named Arthur from Birmingham, a Birmingham City fan, whose case, if you wasn't aware, in the UK is horrendous, and his love and appreciation has been shown all over the country. It's a desperately sad story that doesn't make for nice reading. That's a great ball from Ederson, headed clear. And Jack Grealish picks up the ball for City. Deep inside Watford territory, all from a one long ball forward from Ederson. And sometimes Ederson's kicks don't need to land when playing long balls forward. Sometimes it's just about the quality of them. And Watford being put under pressure and the ball just leading to someone else. Here's Raheem Sterling. A shot comes in and it's a good save from Batchman. A rooting coming. I do hope you are right. In England till I die. I'm going to match that one there. Rest in peace to Arthur, the little guy. I think it's just demonstrated just how cruel the world can be. Corner comes in. Headed back across. And it's ping-ponging everywhere. And it's out for a corner to City. It's good stuff. City's set pieces and crosses look good today. Neil, if you want to Google the story, it is all over the news. Like I said, it doesn't make nice reading. Really doesn't make nice reading. Corner here for City. It's another good ball. Grealish! Oh, straight into the arms of Bachmann. This game should have been gone. Golden didn't make nice reading. Really doesn't make nice reading. As the ball gets hacked clear here. This is really good stuff, this, by Manchester City. Really good stuff. And what I'm finding more and more, not that I don't find Man City entertaining when we're playing our possession-based football, I really like that we've become more direct and more aggressive.
They do seem to be a bit more.
We look sharper, better, up for it more.
There's a little less of this, what they call tick-attacker stuff. Just like you say, a bit more direct and just going for it.
Yeah.
Taking the chances as well. Well, obviously Grealish, not.
Whoa, Ederson. Whoa. Played that short pass a bit late there. Could easily been intercepted. Here is Raheem Sterling. Ilkay Gundogan. There's good runs here. Phil, play it across first time. Jack, put it in. Oh, good save, Raheem Sterling. Go on, follow it in.
He should have had an by now.
How is this only 1-0? How is this only 1-0?
He should have had an. This is what you said about him earlier on, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
About it is exactly what you meant.
We're only 10 minutes in. We have absolutely battered Watford here. How this is 1-0. This should be 3-0. We should be subbing our players, telling them, get ready for next weekend for our match against Wolves. We should be saying, rest the players against Leipzig in midweek. We don't care about that game. That game is irrelevant to us. Oh, it's a great ball. Do you know what? How does Jack Grealish not score that? Why does he take a touch? Slot it in.
Yeah, I don't.
All he needs to do is take that first time, and that goes into the back of the net.
Yeah, he should have 3. That should have been his 3rd.
As Josh King's gone into the book before for the tackle. Sorry, I missed that one. I did see it. I forgot to mention it. Ball foot over the top on Aymeric Laporte. I'm hoping Raheem Sterling gets a hat-trick, but yeah, it goes back to that old case of Raheem Sterling. Sometimes, you know what I mean? He puts one away and needs another 4 or 5 opportunities to get his next. Oh, Ruben Dias, you need to be stronger. You need to be stronger. There's a man over here for Watford. City gets some players back, and it's a great tackle there from Joao Cancelo. And he gets a free kick for City as well.
The ball like that on the edge of the area?
Do you know what? I always say give players 2 seasons before you can decide just how good they are. And so I'll give Jack Grealish 2 seasons. No. Give him 2 seasons. Mahrez wasn't brilliant in his first season at City. Yeah, I think it's class.
The thing is as well with him, it's all right. People say he's played in Premier League before. He's not played at Man City before. It's
he doesn't know the level. It's different.
Footballer.
He's done a really interesting interview in midweek, and he said that he thought he was going to come to City and he was going to hit the ground running. That he was going to score more goals, get more assists because we're a more attacking team than Aston Villa, and he was going to flourish. And he said it hasn't been like that at all. He said how they play. He said he sees less of the ball now than what he did at Aston Villa, and because of that, his game's suffering.
But he wants more with it when he gets it.
Yeah, but he said he wants to adapt, because I think once Grealish gets it right at City, he will get more goals and more assists than what he did at Villa for how we play.
He's playing with, like I said, a better calibre of player, and he's a better calibre of manager, and he's just got to adapt his game. The thing is with City is they don't adapt to suit anybody. You have to adapt to suit the team.
Yeah.
And that's what he's probably struggling with.
That's why with a striker, everyone's always saying, like, sign Erling Haaland. Well, to be honest with you, you could go out there and probably sign someone who's not as good in front of goal. But if they fit
12 months.
But if they fit the system better, if someone fits the system better, there'd be a better signing.
Of course it does.
And we like to play that false 9, playing off the midfield and the striker.
Haaland would be a good signing for City because I don't know.
I think
it's hard to tell.
I don't get why we don't just have a good look at signing an attacker, someone that said, "Wow, that's great from Foden." Oh, Foden looks well up for this as well. Here's Gundogan. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to get tackled. But yeah, I think we should go out there. If we're going to be signing a striker, signing an attacker that's going to bring something to Man City's game.
I think a Lewandowski would suit City more than a Haaland would.
As a cross comes in from Watford, headed clear by City. It's measured up, though, by Joao Pedro. He gets it under control, and he gets a nice ball across. It's headed clear by Joao Cancelo. City still got some defending to do here, and Foden goes down, and he'll get himself a free kick. Coming together, says the referee. They've had a change of referee because Kevin Friends tested positive for COVID, so the fourth officials had to come in and officiate this game.
It is Dortmund 1, Bayern Munich 1.
Oh, is it? Still just kicked off, hasn't it?
Yeah, Dortmund scored on 5.
Oh, wow.
And Bayern Munich equalised on 9.
Decent.
Brand scored for Dortmund and Lewandowski scored for Bayern.
No surprise. I mean, realistically out there, you want someone just to stand in the middle of the park and score goals for City, but with how City are playing right now, I want us to go out there and sign an attacker who's really good at dropping, someone that's going to drop deeper, someone that's really
Just
good at...
contradicts what I've just said though. They go out for someone like that, they've got to change the system to suit that kind of...
Well, we play a false nine, so...
The false nine suits them better.
The job for the player is to help the team, and...
An out-and-out goal scorer doesn't do that for me.
No.
You know what I mean? So a Haaland doesn't
That's a great
do that
ball.
for me.
That's a great ball. That's squared across brilliantly. Phil's going to get this. He's not... Because he's left-footed there, he's got nothing to do. He tries to put it through the legs. Yeah, he's tried to put it through the legs. He can't. Mopped up that by Cancelo and out for a throw-in. So I'm just trying to... We're getting linked with lots of strikers that are pretty lethal in front of goal, that are good goal scorers. Harry Kane we've been linked with. Erling Haaland we're getting linked with a lot.
Harry Kane would suit the system because of the way he plays. He likes to go deep, hit the ball.
He can drop deep, which is probably why City wanted him.
Yeah, I think he suits that system a lot more than the other strikers you spoke about.
Because he can play
the way he plays.
He can play off the front line.
Yeah.
And he can drop deep as well.
And I can understand, like you say, why City would go for him.
That's a good header. And Watford are going to pick this up.
What do you mean that?
Emmanuel Dennis gets can he get a good ball across? He's got Cancelo for company. And the shot comes in, and it's well saved there by Ederson. It was a waste for the position that Watford were in.
He's gone for glory.
I tell you what, for how dominant we've been, Watford have had chances to come forward and do something.
Bear in mind it's only 16 minutes. This should actually be at least 3-0.
Yeah. This game should be done and dusted.
Of course it should.
We should have players that have just come back from injury going onto the bench, bringing players on. He is, yeah. I think midweek's a good opportunity to mix a bit of youngster and a bit of players who haven't played for a little bit. Really good opportunity. So Kevin De Bruyne, for example, coming back from testing positive for COVID and has only been in training for less than a week. I'd be starting him in that game.
Yeah,
get 90 minutes under his belt.
Was it Leipzig?
Yeah. Give him. He's used to playing in Germany. He knows what to expect. I'd give him 90 minutes.
Yeah.
See no reason why not to give him 90 minutes. Gives a rest for Bernardo Silva, for example. Doesn't need to play.
Next week, Wolves, did you?
Wolves at home. But that Premier League game against Wolves is far more important than that Leipzig game.
Yeah.
Far more important.
The Champions League.
It's pointless, isn't it? Yeah. The only thing that matters in the Champions League now is that draw.
Yeah.
We know we've qualified. We know we've finished first. There's nothing else we can do. It doesn't matter if we win that game, lose that game. I mean, for mentality, you're always going to be looking to win that game. And I wouldn't rule out Pep going with a pretty strong team, but I just don't see the point. There's some quality, good quality young players coming through at Manchester City that I'd be playing in that game. Give them a bit of experience. That's good interception there from Cancelo. Here's Foden. Cancelo goes down, but he still manages to find the pass. Referee plays an advantage. That was not a bad ball in, but just too far with the outside of Gundogan's foot, looking to try and find Raheem Sterling. I mean, I have a thingy for a video that looking at systems and strikers, do we already have the solution at our club? Have it playing someone like De Bruyne, someone like Phil Foden, and having them just drop deeper and almost, when defending, drops in as an extra midfielder. The only problem is, on an off day, you're going to struggle for goals, and that to me, you need a goal scorer, albeit even if it's not going to be someone that's going to be starting game after game after game, just a player that's going to, who's good enough to sit on the bench and come on when you need goals.
Yeah.
Players like we were speaking about last year, Giroud, for example.
Liverpool have got that in Origi.
Yeah,
Sits around.
Option B.
Yeah, sits around.
Option B.
You know, how many times have you seen him come on and score that late goal?
Mm-hmm.
In a tough game, like we watched this afternoon, Liverpool have clearly struggled and missed quite a lot of chances. He's come on late on with a calm head and banged a winner in 94th minute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you need sometimes, isn't it?
Is Sterling. It's just not how we play. That striker needs to be right.
It's not how you play, but then maybe it's an option of
It's just option. It's just option B.
When you get, because every team gets games like that. Like clearly Liverpool.
Grealish deflection. Good save.
You know what I mean? Every team gets
them
type of games that Liverpool seem to have had today.
That was a really good save, that from Batchman. Grealish can play. Grealish can play on the left, can play on the right, can play through the middle, can play in midfield. He just needs to, firstly, get his confidence.
Yeah.
And secondly, just adapt well to different positions. That's what he needs to do. Look at Phil Foden. He can play in the middle, but he plays on the left wing as well. He got put on left wing because that's his only time he's going to get playing time for City. It works.
You're not sometimes necessarily playing in your favoured position all the time, are you?
Nope.
Pep likes to move people around.
You got to adapt. You must adapt. Cancelo's a right back.
I'm going to say, look at Cancelo against PSG. He played like quite high in the middle, around about, and he played brilliant.
Mm-hmm. And if an injury crisis came that far deep into City, Cancelo could probably cover playing in defensive midfield.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised.
That's what he's looking for, and that's what Jack Grealish needs to do. There'll come a time where Jack Grealish will be needed in the middle.
Yeah.
And he'll have to adapt his game. There'll be times when he'll be needed on the right or through the centre. Ben Foster, no, he's not in the team today. He's not very well liked at Watford for some of the videos that he does and some of the comments that are made, laughing when they lose and things like that.
Yeah. You can get that, can't you?
Well, sometimes you need to realise that some players view this as it's their job.
Yeah.
They're not here for the love of the badge. They're not here for
the
love of football or for anything like that. They're here because they're paid to be there. Just a question of attitude and mentality, really. I get the feeling that's with Ben Foster, but I think every player has that one club that they loved playing for. Oh, Sterling! Put it in, Raz! Too many touches, Jack! It's over the crossbar! This should be game over. Why is this not game over?
He should have had a hat-trick already. I've said it earlier.
Sterling and Grealish should have hat-tricks.
Wow.
So Sterling...
You know the issue with them both is, Sterling's he's been brilliant last few games. They always take that extra touch sometimes. They don't need to take.
He didn't need to shoot there, Jack Grealish. He wasn't in a position to shoot.
No, he should have gone back out wide, maybe.
Do you know what's happening here with Jack Grealish? Trying too hard.
Yeah.
He's trying too hard. Look, he's already had 4 shots in this game, 2 more than any other player. He's trying too hard. He needs to relax. As Grealish is now going through the middle and Foden's taking the left wing. So the job for Jack Grealish for today is... It almost is like playing as a striker, is to score goals. But he needs to relax. If the opportunity to shoot isn't really there and the opportunity to score isn't really there, look for a better option. If it's there to be hit it. But if it's not, don't. Anyway, guys, we're closing in on halfway to my like goal. We're up to 46 likes, 54 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated once more. Don't forget as well, if you are new around here, to subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link at the top of my description. And also in the live chat, if you want to go and download the free OneFootball app, then press that link. That'll take you to the download page to download OneFootball. Watford then managed to get it to the left-hand side. It's Joao Pedro going up against Kyle Walker. Done well here, Joao Pedro. He's going to run out of room. Has he managed to get himself a corner? He has. He's done well. Gets himself a corner here for Watford and a chance for them to put something into the box, something of quality. So Cathcart comes forward, Ekong comes forward, corner comes in, punched clear by Ederson. Watford mop that up. They try and hook it back to the left wing. City come away with it, and that's a good direct ball. Could be 3-on-1 here for City if they can get it right. Here's Raheem Sterling.
Oh, what did he?
So Sterling didn't control it properly.
How's this not at least 3-0?
If he did, we could have been on for a lightning counter-attack and an opportunity there. He didn't control it properly. He had to turn and got tackled when City were in a great position with a great ball forward. That was frustrating. That is a bit of a waste. City want...
You're never going to get a corner out of that.
What was he looking for here? A deflection, I think he's appealing for. Not given anyway. Goal kick Watford, 26 minutes in. We're only leading 1-0. This should be game, set and match. There should be at least 3. Should be at least 3. Ball comes forward. Watford pick up the loose ball as well. City trying to put on a press. Watford keep hold of the ball. They go long with a ball over the top. Headed clear by Ruben Dias. Watford still pushing and pressing. City have to whack it up to the other end. It's headed back to the goalkeeper. It is a poor header, and the keeper just about gets there ahead of Grealish and whacks it clear outside of his penalty area, so he couldn't pick it up, of course. Watford under pressure, trying to press. He slips. Referee says no free kick. Gets the ball. Get up. Here's Joao Cancelo then for Manchester City. I think the referee's having a pretty good game at the mo. Considering he's probably was anticipating up until today to be being the 4th official, to then be told you're going to be refereeing the game. Just gets put on you. You look pretty composed. Not really made any mistakes. Here is Laporte. It's a great pass. Finds Jack Grealish in space. Finds a pass. Gundogan trying to line something up. Goes for a shot and it's blocked.
Grealish blocked that.
And it's out of play for what I think is going to be a goal kick. This is frustrating. And if Watford managed to find an equaliser, I'm going to be furious. It was Jack Grealish that blocked it. Hit his back. Getting in the way. When it's not going right, it's not going right. No. I almost feel sorry for Jack. So Batchman to take the goal kick here for Watford. Goes long. Headed clear by City. Watford pick up the loose ball on the left-hand side. Get it into the City half. Controlled here. Joao Pedro looks to try and play a ball forward. City's defender slips. They want a free kick and they get a free kick against Ruben Dias. So Watford get themselves a free kick here. Probably just a little bit too far out for goal, I think. But certainly an opportunity for them to do something. Ball wasn't dealt with by Laporte. I presume the pitch is a bit greasy as players keep slipping. And Ruben Dias just comes in with a late challenge. It's a free kick every day of the week. And a chance here for Watford to do something. Losers stood over it. That's with a Z, not an S. Louza, not Loser. Loser. He's going to go for a free kick. It's touched and a shot comes in and it's saved by Ederson. I said it a little bit too far out that for me to be beating a quality goalkeeper like Ederson, in my opinion. It's going to take something really special or a big error. As Sterling does well to keep hold of the ball. A good crossfield pass came in. So Watford looking to try and apply the press here to Man City. As Rodri's going to miss out on the ball. Bernardo Silva, Raheem Sterling's going to get back to try and press. Ball's opening up here and a shot comes in for Watford. And it's high, it's wide, it's poor. Just snatched at, really, that. Ball's just opened up in a bit of space. Rodri it was with a rare mistake there for City. It's not a very good shot from Moussa Sissoko, captain in Watford today. So here's Ruben Dias for Manchester City. Watford are putting more players forward, looking to try and have a go. It is only 1-0. That's what they'll be taking from this game. The problem they've got is what I was saying against Aston Villa. Maybe City tired. Maybe City took the foot off the gas a little bit. I'm not too sure against Villa in that second half. But City look well up for this. And here's the space. Gundogan! Oh, it's a save! Bernardo! 2-0! What a finish from Bernardo Silva with his weaker right foot. There's that killer second goal that we were looking for. It's the man in form, arguably one of them, if not the player of the season. And it's 2-0 to Manchester City as the referee shows a yellow card to somebody. Not too sure. Who cares? We're all huddled together. It's 2-0 Manchester City. That was good counter-attack football from City. Jack Grealish coming forward for City. He's taken out. Clinical foul.
Is that with the yellow card?
Must be. Gundogan should have finished that. It was a good save from Batchman. Then he gets out of the way. Nothing wrong with that at all. And there's Bernardo Silva just to tuck it home for City to double City's lead. What City need to be focusing on in the next 15 minutes here, get that killer third. Yeah. And that's the game over then.
No, he did well there, Gundogan.
Gundogan did really well, not interfering with play. Yeah. It's a good initial save that from the goalkeeper. With all them yellow bodies around. The problem the goalkeeper has in that position is because he's had to come flying off his line. Yeah, he's out of position, isn't he? Position, yeah. Jack Grealish was taken out by Danny Rose. And he goes into the book. And Manchester City are 2-0 ahead. On course here to go top of the Premier League.
Danny Rose was at Watford. He went to Newcastle.
To me, he's past his sell-by date. Yeah. So it's good stuff by Manchester City. It's taken a little while longer than what we was hoping for to get that second goal, considering the length of time it's taken for us to get the goals and considering how on top we've been. That's a poor bit of defending from Laporte, allowing that ball to bounce, and Watford nearly got control of it, but in the end City can get the ball and come out on top, and there's another counter-attack opportunity on here for City. This just seems to be working this at the moment. Seems to be working. Here is Raheem Sterling for City. Here's Rodri now with the ball. Is there any extra runners? Here's Aymeric Laporte. To Jack Grealish. Joao Cancelo with the ball now. To Phil Foden. Cancelo once more. I think a third will just take Watford's heads and they'll drop. Like I was saying before, though, Villa's second half gave City a really good go that was in our face, and that's what Watford were looking for there. The problem they had, unlike against Aston Villa, where City have used a lot of energy, obviously, to get them that 2-goal cushion by half-time and let it just drop off and focus more on our defending here. They're obviously fresh and raring to go, that City are just picking them apart, that any given opportunity, that frail defence that I was speaking about, has at times for Watford been all over the place, and City's attack has completely dominated it. Phil Foden wants a ball into the box. It gets played towards Gundogan, comes out to... Oh, Foden, and how has that not gone into the back of the net? How have we not got at least 3 goals in this game?
We should have 5.
Should be 5.
At least 5. That's not exaggerating on the missed chances.
I tell you what.
It should be 5.
If this continues for 90 minutes and if we are clinical, we could be on for double figures. Yeah. We're not exaggerating when we say that. They've been outplayed here, Watford.
It's got to be 5-0.
Unbeaten in 9 Premier League games against Man City, Claudio Ranieri, winning 8 of them. That may well end today. There's a support touch from Foden, goes out of play for a
Chelsea and
throw-in.
Leicester.
Will be, yeah.
They demolished City, didn't they? Etihad, Leicester.
We're brilliant that day.
Yeah. That 4-1 or 3-1.
3-1.
Mahrez got one. Didn't
Riyad Mahrez was brilliant that day. Him and Jamie Vardy
Morgan
link up play.
Morgan and Huth get one, I think.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It just that was another one of those where it just worked.
Yeah, it just
Just clicked and worked, and everything they did
I
worked.
think Leicester that whole season just worked, didn't it?
Yeah. And people call it a miracle. I don't think it's a miracle. I think it just showed. I think it just showcased what
Having the
hard
right
work,
players at the right time and getting them in the
the
right
right
system.
leadership,
Yeah,
the right
yeah,
system that work
Yeah.
hard, that do well. I mean, I think every Premier League team's got it in their locker because if you're in the Premier League, you're in there for a reason. That's because
It's
you're
the best
a
league in the
top-quality
world, isn't
team,
it? So you're not in there because of a fluke. You're in there for a reason.
I think if anyone, and if any team can make it work, they're capable of having a really successful season. As that's fully controlled by Gundogan, and Sterling tries to take a dribble. I'd probably personally would have drilled that across, but they don't. City just look like every time they get near the Watford penalty area, they're going to do something because Watford's defence just look petrified.
Yeah.
They freeze. As we're now halfway to our goal of 100 likes. We're now at 51 likes, which is 49 likes to go. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. It's been a good evening so far, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And my sponsor is at the top of my description and also in the live chat if you want to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball.
Football back in the mix.
OneFootball back in the game. Got one for the next 2 months for my live watch on coverage, which is good. And it gets no easier for Watford, really, looking at that bench. Mahrez, Jesus, Ake, Stones,
I was just talking to Dad.
Fernandinho.
United, I said, this game should be fine, because he's a United fan, he's a City fan. I just said, the game should be 5 already. He said, I know Watford are rubbish, just goes to show how bad United are, because they spanked us.
To be fair, when I caught glimpses of them against Chelsea in midweek, Watford looked good as well.
Yeah, they weren't too bad. They're an improved side under Ranieri.
I think they're a team that's willing to have a go, and if you've got any sense of being disorganised, they'll take the game to you. City are just a very organised attacking team, and how we play suits playing against teams like Watford, who aren't going to sit deep.
Well, that's what Ranieri's Leicester team. They were never afraid of having a goal, and it like you say, it worked for them. Because they had people who could score goals, which is maybe Watford's problem. They had Vardy, like you say, Mahrez, Kante, them kind of players. Watford haven't got that calibre of player, have they?
No.
See if it changes when the window opens again. He might like to bring in a couple
of players.
Yeah.
It could be a very important January window at the drop.
Yeah.
Really, really important.
Danny Drinkwater, Ranieri had him playing at the best he's probably ever played.
Wes Morgan, Robert Hoof, it was.
Yeah.
Christian Fuchs, who was the right back they had? Was it Simpson?
Simpson, yeah.
Who partnered Kante? Drinkwater. They played a very systematic 4-4-2.
Yeah.
And it was Thingy that partnered Vardy, weren't it? What's he called? That Japanese striker.
Oh, yeah. Nakasawa.
Oh, what's his name?
I'll find out now.
Can't remember. Is Sterling for City. Gives it to Bernardo. It's a good pass. Finds Cancelo.
Okazaki,
that's the one.
And they had the Mexican guy as well, didn't you? What you were talking about before, that player who could come on
and do something,
What was he called? Was he Mexican?
I'm trying to think what his name was.
Yeah, Leonardo Ulloa.
Ulloa.
Who's Argentinian?
Argentinian.
Yeah, no.
I remember. That's a great pass. Cancelo squares it across. It's defended well by Watford.
Oh, well played.
Foden's done really well. Cancelo was in space there. Tried to play it past him. Plays it to Gundogan instead. Some runners towards the near post. Here's Rodri. Good player, Phil Foden.
He is a good player.
The biggest shame we've got is Jadon Sancho decided to leave. Because I think if he'd stayed, he'd have been in the same situation as City, and we wouldn't have spent £100 million on Jack Grealish because we'd have already had Jadon Sancho, and that would have been his claim into the team. Instead, he's struggling to break into a very poor Man United team.
I think he's going to get his chance now, isn't he?
You'd think so under a new manager, who will more than likely just try and replicate.
I don't know who that Ranieri's talking about. He said this week there's a couple of players there who don't seem interested. They're not going to be playing anymore. I don't know who he's on about.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Midfielder, I think he's probably talking about
Pogba won't work hard enough for the team. But Man United need to cash in. They can get a lot of money for Pogba still. His contract's running down. Go to PSG. Well, where he'll go, don't we? And he'll probably excel there.
Probably will. It's a slow game for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'll probably do well there. You know, like Juventus, he did well there because it was
a
slow game. What you do?
Trying too hard. That's what he's doing.
For him.
Here's Bernardo. That's great touch. Not a great ball from Gundogan, but corner to City. It's good stuff. Good time for us to find a third.
I'm running it down. I can't believe how much rain we've had today.
It has been. Weather's been every weekend. It seems to be bad.
Yeah, it's been horrendous today.
Doesn't it? I want a mild December again. I don't like the cold. I don't like the wet. I don't like the wind. Watched a film yesterday. Corner comes in from City. Oh, that's a great ball. It's defended well. Yeah, I was watching a film yesterday and I was spending Christmas in Cancun. 28 degrees. It's great, that, isn't it? And they were saying that why would you want to spend Christmas by the beach sipping fruit drinks in the warm weather when you could be at home eating candy canes and sledging and hot chocolates and everything else? Like, I'll take that.
I'll be spending my New Year on the beach.
I'll take that.
I'll let you know what it's like. I can guarantee it's going to be good.
I just feel like I'm one of them rare gingers that were born to like the sun and nice weather, hot weather. Once I've learnt how to protect myself from getting burnt in it, I do like it. I like shorts and t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
Shorts and t-shirts weather's great. I miss it. Some people love this kind of weather. That's a poor pass, that, from City. Really poor. There's a throw into Watford, given away needlessly here from City. "13 attempts by City, 3 by Watford. That's a good ball. Sterling controls it. Can't get the chip over, and it's headed clear by the Watford defender. Foden wants a free kick. Referee says no. Watford want a free kick. Good refereeing. That's really good refereeing. A European referee gives a free kick there.
Of course he does.
That's really good refereeing. There's not much in it. There's minimal contact. Player goes down, hoping to get a free kick after City didn't get a free kick, and referee says, no, play on to both. Good refereeing, letting the game flow. I like this referee. Fourth official that's come in. Done a good job in the first 43 minutes here. Here's Cancelo. Sterling's made a run. Gets it. Not much on for him. Tries to square it across. Watford can clear the line through playing a pass back to Batchman in goal. Gets it clear. Watford can control it and the loose ball comes to them. Good press from City. And out for a throw into Watford. As minutes tick away here towards half time. Watford 0. Manchester City 2. We are on 52 likes now, ladies and gentlemen. We're aiming for 100 likes. We're 48 likes away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link at the top of my description and in the live chat too if you want to go and download OneFootball, a free football app to download. And downloading OneFootball through my link at the top of my description and in the chat does help to support the future content created here on my channel. As Manchester City here with the last 30 seconds or so of normal time in the first half, look to come forward, try and make something happen. Maybe one last opportunity perhaps left before we go in at half time. Probably be a minute or two added on here. Probably a minute, I reckon. Here is Sterling, exchanges passes with Grealish. Not really got anywhere to go. Here's Rodri now with the ball to Sterling. Feeds it to Kyle Walker. He gives it to Aymeric Laporte. All City players camped inside the Watford half, feeding it from one side to the other. Here is Joao Cancelo now, playing on the left-hand side to Aymeric Laporte. Here's City switching it back to the right-hand side. Dias gives it to Sterling, and we're into 2 minutes of added-on time here as Sterling plays a good ball into Jack Grealish, who's made the run. He looks to try and play it across. It takes a deflection, and it's collected by the goalkeeper. And danger averted there for Watford for the time being as they come forward, try and get a goal before half-time, change the team talk, change the dynamic of the game. It's a good pass into an attacking position. Ball gets played in, and it takes a deflection via Laporte into the arms of Ederson there, and no danger for Manchester City in the end either.
Still start, is it?
It's only if it's deliberate, isn't
you
it?
never see it anymore.
No one really deliberately plays a pass to the goalkeeper and they pick it up. If it takes a deflection or, it's not meant as a pass, then it counts.
Giving it for stupid things. Really.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
No,
doesn't surprise me.
No, very true.
So here is Walker to Raheem Sterling. Walker once more, playing at a walking pace. City are ready for half-time here. Yeah. No real urgency. Watford are just happy just to make sure they don't concede. As we're nearly at 60 likes now, which is good. 60% of the way there, nearly towards our like goal of 100 likes. So any help towards that would be brilliant. Let's see if we can get them likes up through half-time as well. I mean, ideally speaking, we're probably looking to try and get about 70 to 75 would give us a good chance of getting them 100 likes. It's always what we're aiming for. So if you haven't already, please leave a thumbs up. Good work this from Manchester City. Problem is, it's 20 seconds left. Grealish, though, into a good position, into the penalty area. Plays a pass. Cancelo trying to get it across. Corner. Go! Do the corner! Referee's well within his rights here to blow the half-time whistle in 7 seconds when time's up. Get out there, get a corner in and see what happens. City's corners have looked good. Foden stood over it. And Gundogan, speed up! How the referee then had blown the whistle. It's 12 seconds over time. Yeah. City switching players. Messing around. Corner comes in. Probably the worst corner we've done in the game. Into the goalkeeper's arms. And there's the half-time whistle. It's Manchester City that lead by 2-0 here at Vicarage Road between Watford and Manchester City. That has been a decent first half performance. We probably should have 5 goals or more really for this game, but we don't. There we go. It's one of them things. It's a good performance, though, from Manchester City. So we are here at half-time. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the stats for this game, analyse a little bit, see what's going right, what's going wrong for both teams. We'll go around the grounds, check out all the scores throughout today, keeping you guys up to date. And then we've got some half-time entertainment for you guys to look forward to. So we'll just crack on and dive straight in. So Manchester City are 2-0 up here in this game. Currently in possession, City have had 81% possession compared with 19% for Watford. 52% of duels won by Manchester City, 48% of duels won by Watford. Aerial duels is at exactly 50-50 right now. No offsides. Corners, 1 for Watford and 5 for Manchester City. Other than that Gundogan corner right at the end, City's corners have looked pretty good. Our crossing has looked pretty good in this game as well. In terms of attack, it is 2 goals for Manchester City, none for Watford. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target, no goals. City with 13 attempts in that first half, 8 on target, which is why City have looked so good. Have tested the keeper plenty of times, and we do have a couple of goals to show for that as well. And like I said, if we were feeling at our clinical best here, we could have had 4 or 5 really. In terms of block shots, 1 for City, none for Watford. No shots onto the woodwork. 12 shots inside the box for City, 1 outside of the box. For Watford, 1 inside the box and 2 outside the box. Watford still do look pretty dangerous on the counter-attack and coming forward, and if City are slipping or making any mistakes, then Watford do have an outlet to get in and around Manchester City's defence, so we do need to be careful of that going into the second half. Defensive stats: 9 tackled by Watford at a tackle completion rate of 44%. City attempting 7 tackles at a tackle completion rate of 71%. 11 clearances by Watford in that first half with 4 interceptions. 3 clearances by Manchester City and 9 interceptions, showing that City looking for that pressing game once more. Passes and distribution stats: 110 passes for Watford with a pass completion rate of 66%. Manchester City with 465 passes at a whopping pass completion rate of 94%, which is excellent from Manchester City there. In terms of crosses, 12 crosses by City, connecting with 25% of them, which, like I said, is good for Manchester City because it's normally around 11%, so 25% is very good, and we have looked pretty decent. In terms of discipline, 5 fouls conceded by Watford, 1 yellow card, 2 for Manchester City, no yellow cards. I did put on my build-up in my preview to this game. I did say that I went for over 6.5 yellow cards, so we're going to need plenty of yellow cards there in the second half. Watford were very aggressive against Chelsea. Not really seen much of that aggression in this match. Only when it's been desperate for them is when they've needed to do that, and which is where that yellow card came for King in the first half. So, going to go on to the scores from around the grounds for you guys, to keep you guys all up to date here for what's happened. So we'll start with the Premier League. It finished in the early kickoff, West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. Good news, that means City do go top with a win here, if we can win. In the 3 o'clock kickoffs, it's finished Newcastle United 1, Burnley 0, Southampton 1, Brighton 1, Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Liverpool getting a 94th minute winner there, sent them momentarily top. City over win here, we go top there. Bit of a blow, but there we go, not of any surprise. And it's currently half-time here, Watford 0, Manchester City 2. In the FA Cup, it's finished Buxton 0, Morecambe 1, Wimbledon 4, Cheltenham 3, Burton 1, Port Vale 2, Carlisle 1, Shrewsbury 2, Doncaster 2, Mansfield 3, Leyton Orient 4, Tranmere Rovers 0, Lincoln 0, Hartlepool 1, Portsmouth 1, Harrogate Town 2, Bristol Rovers 2, Sutton United 1, Ipswich 0, Barrow 0, Walsall 1, Swindon 2, and Cambridge 2, Yeovil 1. Cambridge 2, Exeter 1. It's currently Yeovil taking on Stevenage, which is 0-0 at half-time. In the Championship, it's finished Coventry 1, West Brom 2, Barnsley 1, Huddersfield 1, Blackburn 1, Preston 0, Blackpool 0, Luton 3, Bristol City 1, Derby 0, Cardiff 2, Sheffield United 3, Middlesbrough 1, Swansea City 0, Millwall 3, Birmingham 1, Nottingham Forest 2, Peterborough 0, Reading 1, Hull 1. In League 1, Accrington Stanley 5, Fleetwood 1, Sunderland 1, Oxford 1. These are all full-time scores, by the way. In the Scottish Premiership, Aberdeen 4, St Mirren 1, Hibernian 1, Motherwell 1, Rangers 3, Dundee 0, and game postponed between St Johnstone and Ross County. In Scottish Championship, Arbroath 0, Raith Rovers 0, Hamilton 1, Dunfermline 0, Morton 2, Ayr United 2, and Queen of the South 0, Partick Thistle 0. Scottish League 1, Clyde 2, Peterhead 2, Cove Rangers 2, Dumbarton 0, East Fife 1, Alloa Athletic 1, and Queen's Park 6, Falkirk 0. In Scottish League 2, it's finished Albion Rovers 2, 4 for 3, Cowdenbeath 1, Stirling Albion 0, and Stenhousemuir 1, Stranraer 4. In the Scottish Cup, it finished Montrose 1, Kelty Hearts 1, which Kelty Hearts have won 3-1 on penalties. Darvel taking on Brecon City was postponed. In Spain, finished Sevilla 1, Villarreal 0, Barcelona 0, Real Betis 1, with Juanmi getting a 79th minute winner against Barcelona. And it's currently half-time, Atletico Madrid 0, Mallorca 0. At 8 p.m. GMT, Real Sociedad are taking on Real Madrid, with Real Madrid playing away from home. In the Bundesliga, Mainz 3, Wolfsburg 0, Leverkusen 7, Greuther Fürth 1, Arminia Bielefeld 1, Köln 1, Augsburg 2, Bochum 3, Hoffenheim 3, Eintracht Frankfurt 2, and half-time in the big game, Borussia Dortmund 1, Bayern Munich 2, with Kingsley Coman giving Bayern Munich the lead just before half-time. In Serie A, AC Milan 2, Salernitana 0. It's Currently Roma 0, Inter Milan 3 in the 67th minute, and at 7:45 p.m. GMT you've got Napoli taking on Atalanta. You've got in France Marseille 1, Brest 2 finished. Currently Lille 0, Troyes 1 in the 23rd minute, and Lens taking on PSG at 8 p.m. GMT. In the Eredivisie finished PSV 4, Utrecht 1, Camber 0, Vitesse 3 is in the 38th minute, and you've got Heracles Almelo taking on Herenveen at 8 p.m. GMT. In the National League here in England, finished Aldershot 2, Altrincham 2, Barnet 3, Maidenhead 0, Bromley 3, Wealdstone 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 3, Grimsby 2, Dover Athletic 0, Wrexham 1, Solihull Moors 2, Woking 0, and Weymouth 1, Torquay United 2. In the National League North, it's finished AFC Fylde 4, Blyth Spartans 1, Bradford Park Avenue 0, Brackley Town 3, Chester FC 2, Lymington 1, Curzon Ashton 1, Alfreton Town 2, Gateshead Telford was postponed because of the FA Cup, Gloucester 2, Spennymoor Town 0, Guiseley 0, York City 1, Kettering Town 2, Boston United 3, and Southport 2, Hereford 2. Hereford 0, sorry. In the National League South, it's finished Chipping Town 4, Dorking Wanderers 1, Concord Rangers 2, Braintree Town 2, Dartford 1, Billericay Town 0, Dulwich Hamlet 5, Ebbsfleet United 2, Hampton Richford 0, Hemel Hempstead Town 1, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Bath City 3, Hungerford Town 0, Oxford City 1, Slough Town 2, Tunbridge Angels 1, and Welling 0, Eastbourne Borough 2. In Portugal, last one, Boa Vista 1, Maritimo 0 in the 23rd minute, and at 8:30 p.m. GMT, you've got Pacos de Ferreira taking on Vitória Guimarães. So there we go. That keeps you guys all up to date. We've got some halftime entertainment. This is provided by Mixed, my partner channel, link in the description. He's aiming for 1,100 subscribers before the year is out, less than 20 subs away from that goal. So any help towards that, this is him doing the Glaver blended Scottish whiskey liquor review.
What's going on, guys? Mixed here, back again for another review video, and today we are reviewing the Glaver liqueurs because it is a blended Scotch whiskies because it's got honey liqueur, it's got honey in it, tangerines and spices because it's very, it's just perfect because if you've ever had it, I would recommend this in the minute because it's on the offer at the minute in Asda, 12 quid, £12 you can get this for, and I would highly recommend it. Normally 18 quid you can get for 12 quid at Asda in the minute, so I'd get yourself one. But it's nicely packaged as well, because it's got a nice package with it. But price wise, I'd give it 8 out of 10. While it's £12, I'd definitely add this to your collection because it's a nice collection to your bar. Because if you like your blended Scotch, like Chivas Regals, because that's another beautiful one as well. But it's a bit more expensive than Glaver. So what we're going to be doing is reviewing it. So price, the packaging, because the packaging is nice and simple. It's a nice little collection with it, because it came in the package as well, which I thought was a nice little touch with it. Normally you could just buy it straight off the shelf like I announced it. But they've put in packaging, and to give that a 6 out of 10, price 8 out of 10, and taste, already know how it tastes, but I'll give you my thoughts on it anyway. So get your rocks glass, as we will add a large ice cube. Just smells beautiful. It's got to say, with it Glaver, it's from Edinburgh as well. It's got to say it's brewed up in Edinburgh. With Scotch blended whiskey, it was created in Edinburgh in 1947. It was 1947 on the Edinburgh docks during one winter. It's got to say that it's added the tangerines, the spices, and of course the honey with it, which gives it that. It's distinct. It's because I just love the honey taste that comes with it. It just complements it beautifully. It's because I just recommend it. I really do recommend it that you add it to your own bar collection, Glaver. And the creator of Glaver was Ronald Morrison. He's the genius behind this. But how does it taste? Now we'll go crazy. Right, now we'll go do the taste test of Glaver. How does it taste? I was going to say, one thing to note before I do taste it, it's 35% as well. It's not the usual 40 of your high spirits, because it just complements it very nicely. It's not overpowering, it's not too strong. Because you know when you've had a blended Scotch, because it's different to your Scotch whiskies that add like, because it's a little bit weaker than your Scotch whiskey, like odd. Because with blended Scotch whiskies, because they add like herbal liqueurs to it and all that. So you got your honeys and you could add anything to it blended with Scotch. There it is, beautiful. One thing I like about it is not overpowering at all. Don't burn the back of your throat. It's just nice. You can taste it, the strength, but it just complements it well, especially with the honey. I can taste in the tangerine. Because you can taste a little bit of spice. I wonder what spice is put in it. I'm not getting a distinct one to it. Well, and then again, I'm not a sommelier. They probably could point out which spices are directly in the glavour. But to me, it's the honey that makes this drink, because it just absolutely complements it. I just love this drink. I think the next thing, I think it's perfect to make cocktails with it. That's another genius behind the glavour as well, because it's perfect. I'll have to make a cocktail with it. But taste-wise, I just like it as well. It's a little bit sweeter, because it's not like your normal proper Scotch, or like burning sensation in the back of your throat, strong, burning, warm. It's warm, don't get me wrong, but it's not as overpowering with it. It's because you can taste the tangerine and the honeys, because especially the honey, I can't say that enough, as it's just beautiful with it, and it's just perfect. But I'm just looking at the back of the bottle now, and glavour gets its name from Gaelic. I'm not just saying it. It just means in Gaelic, glavour means very good. I was going to say, fun fact for you that. And I'd certainly say it's very good as well. I was going to say, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's a solid 8 out of 10, 12 quid. You can't beat it. It's because it's an excellent blended Scotch whisky. I'd really, really recommend you get this while it's on offer. £12. Can't beat it. And that, guys, is my glavour liqueur. What do you think of this? If you ever made any cocktails, or have you ever had it straight up? I was going to say, it's certainly a very nice spirit. I'd highly, highly recommend it. And I've been Mixed, and I will see you guys for the next review or cocktail video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixed, as it really does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate your help as well. So we're now on 1.07k. Cheers. Perfect.
Thank you very much there to Mixed for providing today's half-time entertainment. That would be very good. So thank you there to Aaron. Much appreciated. Right, we are very close now to the second half beginning here for this match between Watford and Manchester City. We are very close now to 70 likes. We're on 66 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're aiming for 100 likes. Can we get there? That would be absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. And don't forget also to subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link at the top of my description and also in the live chat as well. As we do pass 70 likes now. We're now on to 72 likes. We're just 28 likes to go. Trying to get to my aim before half time, before the start of the second half, which I was looking for around 70 to 75 likes. So if we could get to that, then that would be brilliant. Julian, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Hoping for more of the same from Manchester City for the second half. And like I said before, what we've got to aim for is we've got to be aiming to try and make sure that we're improving on our goal difference. We're in a position here where if we can come out flying out the blocks first 5 minutes or so in this second half, try and get that third goal. And if we can get that third goal, then puts us in a pretty good position to try and improve on our goal difference. And that's what we need to be trying to aim toward, because at the moment, of the top three, we've got the worst. We don't want the worst. We want to be aiming hard. We want to be matching the others and making sure we're meeting them neck for neck, because you never know, come the end of the season, it could well come down to the fact of goal difference. So that's what we need to be careful of. Thank you very much, Moe. Much appreciated. And John, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated, as well as Watford are preparing a couple of substitutions coming on here for the start of the second half to try and salvage something from this game. They've still got every opportunity here. It's Cleverly and Loser that comes off, and it's Cuca and Hernandez that come on. Thank you very much, Tom, for your kind words there. Much appreciated. Liking and subscribing is always what we're looking for. Steve, good evening. Thanks for tuning in. We are nearly ready here for kickoff for the second half. The players are out, the whistle goes, and we are away here for the second half. Watford getting us underway, attacking from right to left, City attacking from left to right. City haven't made any subs, Watford have made 2. Cooker and Hernandez coming on for Lusa and Tom Cleverley. So a couple of changes to the middle.
Had quite a good game.
John, you got to love things like that with Chelsea dropping points. They've just started just to falter a little bit, Chelsea. And I've been speaking midweek about the Premier League title race. To me, out of Liverpool, Manchester City and Chelsea, if I was to pick a weaker link out of them 3, Chelsea would be my weaker link over the course of a season. As City come flying out the blocks here. Sterling trying to get it across. He kind of got in the way of Kyle Walker there, but I don't think Sterling knew that Walker was there. Max Verstappen hit the wall on the final corner of qualifying. Which means Lewis Hamilton's on pole. Where's he then?
Oof. I'd be back of the grid, will he?
Back of the grid, a bit in the corner. Did not go off times for qualifying?
Maybe. Let me have a look. I was just going to have a look in 10 minutes.
Here is City with the corner then. So Gundogan working it through. Here is Bernardo Silva in a bit of space. Squares it across. And City get a foot onto it. The offside flag goes up, so it wouldn't have counted if it had gone into the back of the net. So it doesn't matter. It remains Watford 0, Manchester 2 here. Third.
Starting.
Steve said third.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva was perfectly onside. It's all onside then. Poor decision that by the linesman. So realistically speaking, Verstappen needs a second place finish, really. That send Hamilton first still. With a Hamilton 1 and Verstappen 2. Going into the last Grand Prix with a winner takes all, pretty much. Which I never watched Grand Prix. And Watford come forward here. It's good play. In a good position in the penalty area. Get a shot away. It's blocked by City. They've kept hold of the ball, though. Can't get a pass. And Cancelo's going to run that out of play for a corner. Too much of a heavy touch. Aaron's disagreeing with me, with Chelsea being the weak link, thinking Liverpool the weakest.
No,
in terms of depth.
Liverpool gets stronger as the season goes on. The only issue with Liverpool is
injuries.
Yeah.
Always is their map.
They've not got the biggest squad, have they?
No.
Squad, but I don't know what is the African Cup of Nations. Is that going to hamper more?
Corner comes in and it's headed over the crossbar to no harm whatsoever to Manchester City, and it remains 2-0 here. I think with that international break coming at the end of January for Premier League teams, means to me it doesn't have as much of a bigger impact on the Premier League as what it would. So Liverpool, it's going to be Mane, isn't it, that's going to miss out more than likely.
Yeah, it's Salah not qualified.
We're going to miss Mahrez.
They're not qualified.
Has Egypt qualified? Because they could be without Mane and Salah.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Aaron thinks a Club World Cup could do Chelsea.
Yeah, Mendy. Where's Mendy from?
Edouard Mendy, I'm not sure. That's good play from City. Good link-up play between Gundogan, Grealish and Bernardo. Here's Foden, left-hand side. Gets it into Bernardo. He can't control it and it's whacked clear by Watford. Here's Rodri now. Right, guys, let's get these likes up. 28 likes to go. I want this to be a 100-liked live stream. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well. We managed to pick up an additional 10 subscribers already whilst being live, which is great. So thank you, everyone, for that. That's a good ball played across. Here is Raheem Sterling. Ball gets blocked, and he has another shot, and the deflection takes it over the crossbar there. And out for a corner to Manchester City. 27 likes to go. The nonsical Club World Cup. I think it'd just be, it's one of them novelties. It'd be nice to be in it once, win it, and then you don't care about it ever again.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, we're the Club World Champions. Yay. It's like the European Super Cup and the Community Shield, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not important. Corner from Foden. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Not a good corner, that one. I think Batchman's had a pretty good game for Watford in goal. Kept them in it. $40 to go here. City just need to just look for that third goal. Kill a third goal to kill this game off. Game, set and match. That is true. Mixon makes a really good point. He thinks it's City's Premier League title to take. Getting knocked out the League Cup is a blessing. Not got that two-leg semi-final to take on in January. Should be nice, well and rested, and could serve us really well for the last 16. That's a great pass from Sterling into Walker. Squares it across to Jack Grealish. He can't control it, though. And Watford can come away with the ball.
Yeah, Morocco, so I think he'll be...
I want the third round draw for the FA Cup as well.
Morocco, Egypt have qualified. Morocco qualified.
Oh, that's a mistake at the back from City. Foden's getting back. And he's stretching away there. Is it Dennis with the ball? And City come away with the football in the end. Maybe for a bit of luck, but there's 2-on-2 here. Go on your own, Raz. Yeah. No, it's a good save from Batchman. Unlucky that from City. Yeah, to get to 100 likes would be great. We're just 26 away now. That was good from Raheem Sterling. Concentrate on the FA Cup would be nice, a cup run. Be nice to get to Wembley again. It's one of them seasons, though, where I want the Champions League. I might even be controversial and say I'd rather win the Champions League than the Premier League this year. Just for how close we took it last year. But the greedy in me wants both. The League Cup's just not that important for us. We've won it plenty of times. League Cup's a good way.
Forget about the extra fixture. And it makes it because it's midweek.
Yeah.
So whenever you realise there's a Champions League break, you've got to put the League Cup and it's in that gap. And it's.
I mean, I wouldn't be heartbroken if City went out early in the FA Cup, to be honest. As long as it did mean extra focus on the Premier League.
Again, FA Cup when they get to the later stages, you've got 2 rounds in midweek, which you could probably do without.
The Champions League, we have to. It's important. We have to wait. Here's Grealish. It's a good ball over to Foden. I'll just see what City do here.
Erling Haaland's equalised for Dortmund.
Cross comes in. It's blocked. Grealish turns. Gives it to Gundogan. It falls nicely to Sterling. It's blocked. And Sterling can't get up. And it's going to be cleared by Watford. It's one of them where we've just got to wait. See who we get in the third round. If we get a nice, favourable third round draw, I want to take the FA Cup pretty seriously because it is a weekend for the fourth round. Once you get past the fourth round, you're taking the FA Cup very seriously. So it's all about the draw and seeing who we get. And we know our Champions League opponents in the next, next week, I think it is, the Champions League draw, or the week after. I'm not too sure when it is. But that's what we need to be looking at, seeing who we've got. That's when you can start looking at priorities. Because if we come out of that Champions League draw and we've got a really difficult last 16 clash, that has to be priority over everything, really. But if it's nice and favourable and we'll get a difficult FA Cup clash, you can take the FA Cup seriously for that serious FA Cup difficult clash. I'm hoping you're always looking, regardless of what people say, I don't really care. All I'm thinking about is having it as best route as possible. And I want a nice, simple, straightforward third round match at Etihad in the FA Cup against a lower league team. That would suit me down to the ground. In terms of the Champions League, I want to be playing a team that's not going to be straightforward, but be playing a team that we stand a really good chance of going through to the quarter-finals. Because I think once you get to the quarter-final stage, it's a free-for-all, the Champions League. It's an absolute free-for-all.
And knockout things are just awful, aren't they?
With no away goals, I'm hoping that will play to our advantage. We're 24 likes now away from 100 likes, guys. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, One Football. Link at the top of my description and also in the live chat if you want to go and download One Football. That would be much appreciated. As the ball goes out of play for a goal kick to Watford there. A long ball forward, currently controlled by Raheem Sterling.
Grealish and Sterling should have had an hat-trick each, shouldn't they?
I think it's time Jesus and Mahrez came on.
To be fair, Jesus and Mahrez would have probably had a couple each by now. Easy.
I'd get them on.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
Because, like with Mahrez, there now with Grealish a minute ago, Mahrez would have shot first time. Jesus probably would. He takes that extra touch and then he loses possession.
Is Hernandez coming forward? What can he do for Watford? It's into a good area. Watford player goes down, wants a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. Referee says no. City haven't cleared this properly though. It's into the penalty area. And eventually goes flying, chucks himself to the ground.
Can't play that out. Don't play that out. Or give over.
And they are going to play that out.
That's ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with him.
He just lobbed himself to the ground there. What on earth?
I get all this sportsmanship, but it's getting beyond a joke.
No, it's
look,
because he's kicked at him, so
he should be booked for that. Oh.
And then just throws himself to the ground with a little tap.
I'm sorry.
Chucks himself to the ground. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's Emmanuel Dennis there, goal scorer against Chelsea. The referee says play on.
20 years ago,
Watford wanted VAR looking at that.
Him again, just to make sure he was injured.
That is ridiculous. 21 likes now. We're closing in. We're doing well. Next aim is try and get into the nervous 90s. And that's another good ball in here. And we're in the same predicament as what it was against Villa, where we haven't quite killed the game off completely here. And a goal for Watford gets the crowd on the City backs. The players get motivated. The crowd are well up for it. Just need to be careful. Not sitting off and being too relaxed about things.
Should have been put well to bed.
This game should be dead in the water. There should be a guarantee. I should be sat here saying this is a guaranteed 3 point.
Something else at 5-0 up or something.
We're going top of the league is what I should be saying right now. But as it is, Watford still have a chance.
Still a long time to go yet.
There's still more than half an hour and a shot comes in and it's wide.
That's really poor. Who makes their kits?
I don't know who they are. Devon, I'm going to agree with Aymeric there. This game isn't wrapped up. 2-0. They get a goal. They're well back in this game. 3-0 wraps this game up.
Make it difficult for the South City, don't they?
Sometimes they do, yeah. I think they just take the foot off the gas sometimes.
Yeah.
Like this, there. We had intent in that first half. Remember we speaking about that intent?
Yeah, slowed down a little bit, Anthony.
The intent's not really there. It's now the City passing it around, being casual.
Old City where they just pass the ball about and try and... Whereas, like you say, in the first half, they were 100 mile an hour and to be... They should have been 5-0 up at half time. And that's not an exaggeration. Yeah. I think they should have been.
Oh, I hit the post, Phil Foden does. That's a good low drive. I think the keeper's got a fingertip onto it. I'm not too sure if it's hit the post and hit the back of the keeper's hand. Batchman, he's done all right, yeah. Certainly keeping YouTuber goalkeeper Ben Foster out of the team.
I don't know.
Twisting, turning. I think I think it takes a deflection off his glove onto the post.
Did not come back off the post onto his glove, maybe.
Something's happened. It's a corner.
Yeah.
And the corner comes in. It's a good corner and well connected by Aymeric Laporte. But it's over the crossbar. And out of play for a goal kick.
Has he served his suspension?
Laporte has, yeah, 1 game. Back. So, next up for Manchester City is going to be a match against RB Leipzig. There won't be a live watch-along, unfortunately, for that game. I will, though, have the build-up, of course, as normal with my preview. I will have a review out after that game as well, with it being an earlier evening kickoff Unfortunately, not able to do a watch-along for that game, but we will be back next weekend for the early kickoff, 12:30 p.m. GMT. It will be Manchester City taking on Wolves at the Etihad Stadium. Will be the next live watch-along for the you guys to enjoy from me. So Watford got themselves a free kick, choosing to play it inside the City half, try and muster up something. Joao Pedro with the ball, seems to have gone over to the right-hand side now. Joao Pedro into a good position here and tackled and out of play for a corner here to Watford. As they've taken it quickly, trying to catch City napping. Ball comes across, Bernardo Silva gets a foot onto it. And City managed to get a head onto it. They haven't got it clear. Watford still got an opportunity here to get a cross in. They do. It's low and it's not very good. So it's out of the penalty area. Watford still keep hold of the ball, though, looking to build another attack. The ball comes forward. Pivoting well here, Watford. They're playing well. Trying to work it behind City's defence. A good foot on it by Laporte and City can come away. And here is Gundogan. He's got Raheem Sterling to his right-hand side. Have a run. Run at him. Yes. Raheem Sterling stopped and Gundogan gets a shot. It's a clean connection, but it's over the crossbar. Should have been game, set and match that one. It isn't, and it remains 2-0. We should have 3 points. We should be speaking about how we're going top of the Premier League.
So weird. He slows that up, Raheem Sterling. He's played really well.
He should have been knocking that forward and running at him. Yeah. Gundogan should be hitting the target from there, though. Edge of the penalty area. Should be on target, that. It's over the crossbar. It's poor.
I think Sterling drags it back behind him slightly.
And just forces him to come back and knock his foot under it and have to put more height onto it, maybe. Someone of Gundogan's quality, to me, should be doing better from that range, though. Here's Gundogan. That's a great pass. Right, Bernardo Silva's made the run. Use him. Is Sterling. He's turning and he's tackled. To me, Sterling needs to go off the pitch.
We'd contradict what we said before because he had a really good few games, but he just... That extra...
Gone back to old Raheem Sterling again.
He doesn't need to do it. If I was playing in the same team with him, you'd be so frustrated.
Yeah. 100% agree. Now here's Laporte for Manchester City. Gives it to Jack Grealish. He finds a pass. Finds Cancelo. It's back to that old Raheem Sterling where he's got too much time to think, and that's when Raheem Sterling's at his worst. Grealish into the penalty area.
Yeah. When he has the space and time to...
Yeah.
Very true.
And Bernardo seals the game. Brilliant. It's Bernardo Silva, man of the moment, banging a brace. It's 3-0 Manchester City. Does a poor knee slide. It's City, though, that kill this game. 3-0 Manchester City. 3 points. We're going top of the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. It's a brilliant finish from Bernardo Silva. Walker with the assist. Cuts it on his left foot. Danny Rose. Got a lot to answer for. If you're Danny Rose and you know Bernardo Silva's stronger foot's his left foot, why on earth would you let him turn onto his left foot? But it was going back to what we were saying before. Imagine Riyad Mahrez in that position.
Yeah.
He'd be ripping this apart. Yeah, he would have a field day.
Yeah, of course he would. Right,
it's a brilliant finish, that.
Danny Rose has passed it.
Look out for a knee slide. Literally went about 4 centimetres forward. But it's 3-0 Manchester City. 3 points. And like Mixid says there now, what this aim is to get our goal difference up. This is where we need to be thinking about getting 4 or 5.
I'm just watching the image here.
And here come the subs. Mahrez. Spoke about him. He's coming on. KDB, he's coming on. He's going to get 30 minutes under his belt. Both them probably going to be starting in midweek, you would think.
Malmo won the Swedish League.
Is that Pitch Invasion?
Yeah, have you seen it?
I've seen it, yeah.
I love the away team, how they just leg it with the referee. It's funny. That was brilliant.
Got no moment's hesitation. We'll get a chant of MCFC OK from the City fans enjoying themselves on the outskirts of the capital. Here is Jack Grealish. Rodri wants that ball, gets the ball, switches play nicely into the Watford half. Here is Cancelo. Tries to play a ball forward to Raheem Sterling. It's picked off, though. I reckon this will probably be... Who will this be? Jack Grealish. He'll just come back from injury, possibly. So. Coming off for Mahrez. And Foden for De Bruyne, possibly. I could see Sterling doing the 90 minutes here. He's not one of them players that's had one of them little knocks, is he?
No, that's very true.
Is what I'm sensing. Right, guys, 21 likes to go to 100 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Do subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link at the top of my description and in the live chat. Here's Jack Grealish. Can he get himself his goal? And it's it's off the crossbar via a deflection. Unlucky that from Jack Grealish. His head goes down. He wanted his goal today.
He should have had it.
It should have, yeah. Deflection on top of the crossbar and out of play for a corner to Manchester City.
Oof.
It's unlucky, that. It is unlucky. Ruben Dias whispering something to Jack Grealish here. Not too sure what. I think he's going off, that's why, yeah. And it's Mahrez that's going to come on. And Gundogan's the other man that's taken one of the knocks earlier. So he comes off and De Bruyne comes on. Surprised Foden stays on the pitch. Perhaps that'll be for Jesus pretty soon. Maybe, perhaps. Not too sure. As we're up to 80 likes now. Just 20 likes to go to 100 likes.
Have another good season, Gundogan.
He's vastly underappreciated.
Yeah.
Vastly underappreciated. And KDB comes on. Gundogan, Grealish giving a good account of themselves there. It's Mahrez and KDB that come on. Grealish looks a bit frustrated.
Tonight he should have had a couple of goals. Really, Grealish.
I'd be tempted to start him against Leipzig just to see if he can get his confidence up. Anyone that needs a bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Get him started. He has a bit of a pep talk from Pep Guardiola there. Corner comes in. It's ping-ponging around.
He's going to be played in that position quite a lot.
And should be clear by Watford. Good clearance that as well. Overhead kick clearance. He does need to sort his finishing out.
You know,
here's De Bruyne.
A couple of goals for him tonight in that position would, you know.
Play's going to stop.
It's not like he's had the chances, hasn't he?
Yeah. That extravagant clearance. Sees him get a kick in the head from Ruben Dias. He's back up on his feet. Ready to go, though. It's fine. It'll be Watford that get us back underway for this game. Ball comes forward. Ruben Dias manages to win the challenge eventually, and here's Mahrez. So he has gone onto the right-hand side, and Raheem Sterling's onto the left-hand side. Or is it Foden on the left-hand side and Raheem Sterling through the middle? No, it's Foden that's gone through the middle now. Here is Sterling. Oh, that's a great dribble from Sterling. He goes down and gets a free kick for City. It's good stuff. Big opportunity here now. Got to be looking for 4. We'll get 4, push for 5. Got to. Corner here. Corner. Free kick here for Manchester City. Set piece comes in and it's headed clear by Watford and out of play for a corner to Manchester City. 20 likes to go. We're doing well. Got 20 minutes to go or so. Looking at a like per minute rate, so get us to 100 likes, which would be brilliant. The City on course here to go top of the Premier League. What's not to like about that? Corner coming in from Manchester City then. Towards the near post, headed clear by Watford. Doesn't really beat the first man. Not a brilliant corner that from City. Here's Cancelo. Gets a good pass in. Bernardo Silva now. There's a run of Mahrez. He uses him into the penalty area. Squares it across the byline. Batchman takes the touch and Laporte controls it. Gets a shot. It's a good save. Really good save that from Batchman. Not often I applaud goalkeepers, particularly of opposition teams, but that's a real... He's done really well, that goalkeeper.
He's played well, yeah. I'd say he played well. Is he injured?
Yeah.
Well, he has played. He's kept this.
We do want 4.
Down. Yeah. No, he has played well.
Great touch from Laporte. Good shot. Good save from the keeper. I think he's just winded a little bit. He's taken a whack into the stomach from that shot. I think it's his stomach, or is it his groin area? I think it's his stomach. He's just holding his back and pushing it out. As Watford make their third and final substitution, it's going to be a defensive one. It's Danny Rose that's going to come off. Not a shock at all. He's been ripped to shreds this game. Someone as experienced as Danny Rose has been ripped to shreds, and it's Jeremy Ngakia that comes on. Here's Aymeric Laporte then. Crossfield pass comes in. Finds Riyad Mahrez on the right-hand side. Kyle Walker now to Kevin De Bruyne. Walker once more. Walker tries to play a ball forward. Headed clear by Ngakia that's just come on. Here's De Bruyne now. We're looking to try and make something happen. He manages to get a 3 kick in the end for Manchester City. Here is Cancelo. Devin makes a really good point. West Ham at home have beaten both Chelsea and Liverpool.
Yeah.
De Bruyne has made a run then, and Rodri's not really spotted him, or he's not used him in good form. West Ham.
Since you played them in the league. Oh.
We played them at home.
Oh,
it's a great pass. Here's De Bruyne. Squares it across, and it's cleared well by Watford. They beat, on penalties, yeah. 19 likes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let's get to 100 likes. 19 to go. That's a good pass from Watford. There's a chance here. Long range shot comes in, and it's goal save from Ederson. He'll want to keep hold of his clean sheet. He knows it's clean sheet number 100. Waiting for him.
I just feel like City wasted that goal difference we were talking about the other day.
This is one where they could do... If we win this game, 4-0 at a minimum is what I'm wanting. To be honest, I want 5-0 is a true reflection, I think, of this game.
Yeah, it should be 5 already.
It should be. To me, a true reflection of this game is if it finishes 5-0. And it helps our goal difference.
Yeah.
Foden, great pass. Sterling has the run. Oh, he's infuriating.
He's so frustrated. He's just
18 likes to go.
It's not just you, because he's been doing so well. He's been playing really well.
Gabriel Jesus is going to come on. I reckon this will be for Phil.
It's got just text.
Don't see it being Raz. You can see him doing the 90 minutes.
He'd have had that trick already.
Imagine what Sergio Aguero in his prime would have had.
Yeah,
that's a good touch. And he's hit the post. And followed it up well, and it's 3-1. Watford maybe back into this game, and there goes that clean sheet and that goal difference we were speaking about.
By City, that stood around watching that then.
Too casual again. We spoke about this.
Yeah.
My score prediction's spot on here though. 3-1. It's Hernandez the sub with a goal. We always concede a goal.
Yeah. Then the goal difference goes down to 2, which is what you don't need.
Which, when I was speaking about 5-0,
what are they doing?
Too slow to react.
Yeah, just
too slow to react, and it's 3-1.
Oh, good play. Well played by him.
Well read by
Yeah,
Hernandez.
it was.
Reacting first.
It's a good shot originally.
The only disappointment I have from this game is we haven't won by more, and
It's got to be.
It's only 3-1.
So wasteful in front of goal. This game,
Yeah, as Jesus is on.
Like you said,
He's
Jesus
come on
and
for
Mahrez starting.
Foden, I think.
This could have been.
Yeah, Foden. Hopefully that might give City a bit of a lift, and they might start thinking, right, okay, and keep
That's a
pushing.
great ball. Sterling onto the left.
Yeah, there's Bernardo Silva, like handball.
Jesus down the middle.
Yeah. Sterling left, then Jesus down the middle, and Mahrez on the right. Watford will be thinking if they can just get another goal. 15 minutes, plenty of time. There's still plenty of time for more goals here, definitely. Plenty more time. Right, 16 likes to go. Can we get to 100 likes? 16 to go. Any help towards that would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Should be a free kick to City, and it is. Also, don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Also, don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link at the top of my description, and also in the live chat as well. Here is Ruben Dias. He plays the ball forward. Bernardo Silva had a good game, well on course for the JSGC man of the match. Here is Jesus now. He's got the support of Mahrez on the right, uses him. There's an overlap coming for Kyle Walker. It's not managed to thread it through. Good defending from Watford, who, surprise, surprise, have looked a bit stronger since Danny Rose has come on.
Yeah. Not a shock, is it?
No. Here's KDB, extended a couple of passes with Rodri now to Bernardo Silva. Rodri once more. Good pass to find Aymeric Laporte. Finds Joao Cancelo. Rodri once more. Goal difference could well decide the season. So you look back at these games, this is where you start thinking about goal difference. How you should have scored 5 or 6 goals and you scored 3 and not concede.
Dortmund 2, Bayern 3. Robert Lewandowski penalty. Yeah, it should be.
13 minutes left here. I don't want to say it's Man City that just need to hold on and get the win that's needed to send us top of the Premier League, but I am going to say I want Manchester City to be scoring more. We should be winning this game by more than 2 goals. That's a good ball! And he's missed!
Oh.
What an opportunity that was for Watford to make it 3-2 and game on well and truly then. City's defence is all over the place at times. And I like Aymeric Laporte. I think he's a really good player. But he's a bit... He stands still at times.
He does, doesn't he?
He needs to read that better. Really does need to read that better. Most goals in the final 15 minutes. No surprise, it's Liverpool. Watford, though, in 4th place. With 7 goals in the last 15 minutes of games. Chelsea in 2nd. Here's Ruben Dias then. Been a very entertaining game full of shots and opportunities, this. Here's Mahrez. De Bruyne. Plays it out to Sterling. Can't find him. Hernandez does well. Gets the ball clear. Here is Cancelo, though, picking up the loose ball. Still 16 likes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Here's Sterling. He goes with a shot, and it's over the crossbar. My prediction is spot on at this moment in time. $15 likes to go. We're closing in. We have to go at a rate of more likes to minutes left of this game, though. Sterling's deemed to have pushed Watford defender there, and a free kick's given. Pretty loose past that. That should be intercepted by City, and is Bernardo Silva with the interception. And City can come forward here. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. He can't sort his pass out, though. And Watford can come away with the ball inside the City half. They still think, Watford, that they can get something from this game. And they've still got 10 minutes. They're not going to give up hope yet. Cross comes in. He's dealing with by Cancelo and is. Headed back across. Ruben Dias is there with the header. Well won. Here's Jesus. Guy does well there and finds a pass to Riyad Mahrez. Man City always thinking about the counter. They're always going to go backwards there and just keep hold of ball. Ball retention. There's always going to be space there. Watford been better in the second half. Defended better. Defended deeper. Attacked with just similar vengeance to what they did in the first half. Just looked slightly sharper. I called it in my preview what I was speaking about. It's the goals come from running past your defender. City's defence just looks a bit static at times. They stand still. So if you're going to run towards the near post, if you're going to gamble and play a low, hard, quick ball towards the near post and you're going to run towards it, there's going to be every opportunity there to get shots, to get goals. 14 likes to go. Oh, that's well worked. Here's Raheem Sterling now on the left-hand side. City committing 4 players forward. Here's Sterling. Once again, wants his shot. And it's deflected wide. How have we only scored 3 goals? I just cannot explain that to you. I cannot explain how we've only scored 3 times in this game. So, a corner here for Manchester City. Our 11th corner of the game. Corner comes in, it's deep. Towards Rodri, headed back across. And back post, a shot. Bernardo's not going to get there and it's going to get cleared. City's corners have been fairly decent as a whole. Ederson here, right next to the centre circle with the ball. Moving backwards. 100 likes is definitely on. 14 to go, John. 14 to go. So if you haven't already, please leave a thumbs up. Cancelo plays a long ball forward. Too much on it, and it goes out of play. De Bruyne trying to get hold of that then. Another throw comes in. It looked like the hand was used there by Cancelo. Referee's going to give... is he giving a throw in? I think he's giving a throw in there to Watford rather than a free kick. A throw comes in. Headed up. Watford keep hold of the ball. Holding it up well. Three bearing beautiful women. I like that. Oh, that's a poor pass from Watford and out of play for a goal kick. Do you know what I like? I like my demographic of male to female audience.
What is that?
95% male, my channel is. He's offside. I think that's why he hesitated the run. So he couldn't collect it and let it go out of play for a goal kick. Well, I don't understand why he didn't run after that. Let the linesman make that decision, not the player. Here's Ederson then, to Ruben Dias. This is what you call coasting along towards full time. This isn't what I wanted. The bare minimum. Yeah, like I said, five goals is really what we should have had from this game. Here's Rodri now to Bernardo Silva. This is good stuff. Silky smooth. Raheem Sterling just slowed that down a little bit, but Cancelo looks to try and play a ball across it. It's the back foot of the defender. Cancelo will get there ahead of the defender, and Rodri's got the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Tries to poke it through the legs. He can't. Mixed 68 to 32, much better than mine. That's good work through the legs of De Bruyne, but Kyle Walker will get there first, and City can have the ball. We're still 14 likes away, ladies and gentlemen. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let's make it another 100 liked live stream. I'm intrigued, actually. Are there any women watching this? Here's Jesus. It's a great drop of the shoulder. That's just a deliberate foul and a deliberate yellow card there. It's Craig Cathcart with the
for the team there.
taking one for the team there. Just takes out Gabriel Jesus. It's a deliberate kick onto the legs of Jesus to leg him up, stopping that way in his tracks. Tactical foul. Jesus isn't getting back up yet, which isn't good. Watch time 94%. So it's getting better. Is getting better. $13 likes to go now. This isn't good for Gabriel Jesus. We'll just come back from a little knock. He hurt his ankle. I'm not going to criticise Craig Cathcart for that challenge, because if it was the other way round, I'd want us to be doing that.
Yeah. Just out. Is it quite just below the knee?
Taking a knock on his... looks like his shin. Slowly a higher American audience these days. More of an American channel than UK for Aaron. Need to be changing that location. As we're now 11, 10. We're in the last 10 now. 10 likes to go to 100 likes. 10 more to go. There's 3.5 minutes or so remaining of this game, plus whatever's going to be added on. You'd imagine probably be 3 minutes or so. Jesus is up and about walking, very gingerly. He's going to come off, and so City down to 10 men. They can't make a sub. I'm wondering if Jesus is going to go down the tunnel, and City will just go down to 10 men here. He's walking very gingerly, like he needs to come off.
Isn't he? Yeah. Have they got any sub left?
No, I don't think so. I think he's going to have to come off here, Jesus. I think City are going to play the remainder of this game with 10 men. Unless they'll assess him on the sidelines. I think they might assess him on the sidelines for a minute. Give it some spray and everything. I mean, it's one of those that City don't really need to run that risk. Here's Laporte coming forward. Here's Kevin De Bruyne now. Mahrez. Now, Jesus has come back on. Watford fans are booing him. He goes back down again. He wants a free kick. He's not getting one. It's a throw-in given to Watford. He gets back up again.
Is he?
He's not comfortable at all. Long ball comes forward. Won by Watford. Cancelo gets told to go back to the keeper. Ruben Dias gives it back to Ederson instead. Finds a pass now to Aymeric Laporte. Here is Ruben Dias. Ederson once more. Chips a ball. It's going to be given away. Watford pressing well. Although misplaced pass means City can come away with the ball on a potential counter-attack here. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Feeds it to Riyad Mahrez. Walker is bombing forward. Creates space here. KDB has a shot and it's just wide. Oh, nearly had my video title if that went into the back of the net. KDB is back. My review. We're going to have to go back to the good old Bernardo Silva.
Good effort, that one.
It's a brilliant effort. Weren't far off.
No.
Really weren't far off. 10 likes then, everybody. Let's get them 10 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. How's the game? Bayern doing?
Still 2-3 Bayern Munich.
3-2 Bayern still.
Yeah.
Long ball comes forward. Cleared by Ruben Dias. No problem. Here's Rodri with the ball. Plays it to Kevin De Bruyne. He finds Riyad Mahrez. Hoping City can at least get another goal from this game will be good. For a long period of this game, we've led by 3 goals. So it'd be nice to win by at least 3. Here is... it's missed. Touched it. So we're nearly into added on time here. Just 10 seconds to go now till we're into added on time. Probably be 3 minutes added on here, I reckon, is what I'm going for. The good old traditional 1 and 3. Oh no, it was 2 minutes in the first half, wasn't it? Might be 4 minutes there. That's a great crossfield pass as we're into the 90th minute now. And it's 4 minutes. There we go. 4 minutes here to see if there might be maybe one more goal in this game. As we're 10 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And also don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link at the top of my description. And also in the live chat if you want to go and download OneFootball. Here's Ederson then with the ball for Manchester City. He goes long towards Sterling. Won by Watford. They get the ball clear. And they get a good touch as well as the ground's just starting to empty now. And they get themselves a free kick here, Watford. Maybe a chance, one more chance for them to maybe get another goal.
For Atletico Madrid to win at home against Real Mallorca. It's now Atletico Madrid 1, Real Mallorca 2.
How long's left?
Let's get 91st minute. It's got
Oh,
to win.
wow. Wow. The ball comes forward. Ederson should collect that and does. Keeps hold of it. Keeps it down. City look content here just to take the 3 points and go top of the Premier League. Which will be my video title. Raheem Sterling given the man of the match. I'd have given it to Bernardo Silva. He's had a good game still. He's just not been clinical enough. If he got himself maybe another goal or two, I'd say 100% I agree with that. He looked very lively. City get themselves a throw in. Oh, it's not giving it. He's giving it to Watford. Do you know what? Referee's had a good game. Linesman's been a bit sceptical to me. So 2 minutes left of this game. Still pushing for them extra 10 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. If you're watching this and you haven't already, please do leave a thumbs up. Let's get to 100 likes. 10 to go. Here is Aymeric Laporte then for Manchester City. Gives it to Ruben Dias. De Bruyne with the ball. There's a good pass into Cancelo. There's a run of Raheem Sterling. He's offside. Get yourself onside, Raz. Cancelo fancies a hit and it's straight into the goalkeeper. 9 likes to go. Single figures. 9 to go. Any help towards that would be much appreciated now. Less than 90 seconds to go. Still doable. Can we get it? Any help towards that would be much appreciated as Hernandez can't control that one for Watford. Still gets a ball though. Takes it past Cancelo. Gets a deflection and onto the roof of the net. And a corner here to Watford in what might well be the last play of this game.
I've just seen Barcelona got beat at home as well.
They certainly did. By Betis. It's not very good, are they?
It's all set up for Madrid now. They'll win for Madrid tonight. We'll be well clear one.
So last bit of defending here for Manchester City to do. Ederson once again has to wait another week to get his 100th clean sheet. As the corner comes in, it's headed clear by City and out for another corner to Watford. City are going to win this game. We are going to go top of the Premier League. You can't help but feel like probably should have been more from Manchester City. Probably should have been a clean sheet as well, though. As it goes to the edge of the penalty area of the corner. Shot comes in and it's wide by Watford. And that will more than likely be that. 8 likes then to go. Can we get that in the post-production of this game? That would be much appreciated. All we're going to do is go through the stats for this game. Draw up an analysis. And then outro and end it there. So I'll probably be live for another 2 or 3 minutes for you guys. So let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. We've done the 4 minutes here. Manchester City are set to go top of the Premier League. 7 likes to go, everybody. Let's get them likes up. 7 likes to go. Ederson launches it long. There goes the full-time whistle. And Manchester City go back to the top of the summit of the Premier League. The win is the only thing that matters. The 3 points. Thanks for tuning in, Dale. Much appreciated. And we're top of the Premier League once more. Fantastic from Manchester City. We're going to crack on with the stats because I've got my review video to do for you guys as well, which will be coming up very, very soon. Hopefully within the next hour. So, stats for this game. We're going to start off first with the possession. As Bernardo Silva was voted the one football man of the match for this game, matching me. It's 77% possession for Manchester City, 23% for Watford. Duels won, 56% for City, 44% for Watford. And aerial duels won remained at 50-50. Only one offside in the whole game, that was to Manchester City. In terms of corners, 5 for Watford, 11 for Manchester City. 7 likes, guys. Let's get them 7 likes. If you haven't left a thumbs up already, any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let's get that 100 likes before I go off air in around 2 minutes' time. In terms of attack, 11 attempts by Watford, 4 on target, 1 goal for them. 26 attempts by Manchester City, 13 on target, 3 goals. I'm a bit disappointed. I was looking for 4 or 5 goals. I was looking for 4 or 5 goal difference to really help and get as close to Chelsea as possible and start making some strides towards Liverpool's goal difference. As it is, we remain with a goal difference worse than that of Liverpool and Chelsea, and it could be crucial that come at the end of the season. Shot accuracy, 50% for Manchester City, 36% for Watford. 1 shot onto the woodwork for Watford, none for Manchester City. Shots inside the box, 22 for Manchester City, 4 outside the box. For Watford, 6 inside the box and 5 outside of the box. In terms of tackles, 14 for Watford, a tackle completion rate of 43%. Manchester City with 1 more tackle, 15 tackles with a tackle completion rate of 60%. In terms of clearances, 21 clearances for Watford, 7 for Manchester City, and interceptions 4 for Watford and 13 for Manchester City, as Manchester City continued to do their pressing. In terms of passes, 236 passes Let's start that again. 236 passes at a pass completion rate of 66% for Watford. Manchester City with a whopping 816 passes at a pass completion rate of 92%. It did come down from the first half, which was at 94%, but there we go. In terms of crosses, 14 crosses for Watford at a cross completion rate of 29%. Man City with 21 crosses, so 7 more crosses attempted at a cross completion rate of 24%, which for City isn't bad at all. In terms of discipline, 3 yellow cards for Watford, none for Manchester City. 10 fouls conceded, 7 for Manchester City there, and no red cards apiece. The yellow cards there for Josh King, Danny Rose, and also Craig Cathcart. So, what it means then for Manchester City and the league table, it now reads Manchester City in first place. We're a point clear of Liverpool in second place, and we are 2 points clear of Chelsea in third place. We are 8 points clear of West Ham in fourth place, and the Champions League places. In fifth place is Arsenal. We're currently 12 points clear of them, with them having a game in hand. Manchester City's goal difference is plus 23. Plus 26 for Chelsea, so we're 3 goal difference behind them, and Liverpool on plus 32. We're 9 goal difference away from them in the Premier League. For Watford, they remain in 17th place on 13 points, 3 points clear of Burnley, who have 10 points, and 3 points clear of Newcastle, have 10 points, and 3 points clear of Norwich, who all have 10 points. And they're currently 2 points behind Leeds and Everton, who currently sit in 16th and 15th, respectively, for the Premier League table. So there we go, guys. That has been the live watch along. I will not be doing a live watch along in midweek of the game between RB Leipzig and Manchester City. So my next live Premier League watch along will come next weekend in our match against Wolves at the Etihad Stadium. As it is, Manchester City here making it 7 wins from 7 in all competitions, and we head into the Champions League game, which we'll have the build up for you guys to enjoy, of course. So do stay tuned for that. So thank you everyone for watching. It is much appreciated. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. We are 7 likes away from 100 likes. Hopefully we can hit that in the post-production of this video. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're watching this after the game, or let me know in the live chat whilst it is rolling. Thank you to everybody that has tuned in today. Thank you to everybody that has interacted with my video, left a thumbs up and communicated with me. It is much appreciated. You're all legends, so thank you very much for that. Don't forget also to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We've smashed past 21,000 subscribers. There's no reason why we can't be aiming for 22,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, do not forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. And lastly, Go and check out my email as well. That's in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. There's only one more thing left for me to do, and that is to give a big shout out to today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this live watch along. These live watch alongs, they do not happen without these video sponsors. So I want to say a big shout out and thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this watch along. Go and check out them. Their link is at the top of my description and also in the live chat as well if you want to go and download the OneFootball app. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. OneFootball is a free app to download. Using that link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football scores, latest results, statistics. They've provided all the information, including all that statistics that I just went through for you guys, was all provided by OneFootball. OneFootball will also keep you up to date with all the latest football news and transfer news and all your good footballing needs. So go and get OneFootball, the best footballing app out there, in my opinion. We are 5 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. I am going to roll my football promo video for you guys, and then we will end the live stream there. So there we go. Enjoy. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. I messed that one up. I do apologise. We'll do that again in just one moment. Yeah, sorry for that. Mistakes do happen. But do want to give a big shout out to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. We'll roll that promo video again for you guys to enjoy. So, yeah, like I said, this video, apologise for that one. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. I've just started to make technical errors now, so I do apologise for that one. But like I said, thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated, as we're now 4 likes away, so hopefully we will hit that in the post-production. So thank you everyone for tuning in. It is much appreciated. I've got a review video to go and do and get out for you guys within the next hour. We're top of the league. What's not to enjoy? So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a nice evening and a nice rest of their weekend, and I'll see you for plenty more Manchester City videos to come. So I've been JSGC. Peace.